gentlemen, and everyone viewing out there at home, welcome to UGC Overwatch Season 16. Tonight, we are bringing you the intermediate grand finals. My name is Guthix. I'm here joined in the casting booth with my good co-caster friend, Adam. Adam, we have an exciting series tonight.
Phoenix 9-0, and here's the big note: only 3 maps they have lost during those 9 wins. And for the Flex Sealers, they may be 7-1. However, most of their victories have been 3-2. So if they're wanting to see Flex Sealers win, they're gonna need to give it everything they got against the dominating power that is the Imperial Phoenix. And speaking of Imperial Phoenix, one player to look out for on that side is Phoenix, the star healer for Imperial Phoenix.
Yes, exactly. Definitely gotta give it to support. Congratulations to both these teams making it. Imperial Phoenix, Quetzalcoatl, and the Flex Sealers. Flex Sealers definitely have to bring in their A game to try and take down these 9-0 undefeated Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl. And it's Gabe getting first blood in this series and getting both starting eliminations, taking out Lardicus. And the follow-up kill by Valerie is gonna put them more into the advantage, and they should be walking away with this first point. Adam, these DPS duos of Gabe and Valerie, they are just so good. They've been so good through the entire season, and they're still dominant now.
And really, getting those easy picks, and especially with Gabe benefiting from the boost from Phoenix, these two really know how to do the pharmacy comp really well here.
Yeah, they do a really nice job. And look over on the side of Flex Sealers, there's nothing to deal with that. There's a post bomb, but gets Eden. Gabe, though, gets the kill onto Badger. No Brigitte there. A big sleep gets Gabe on the right side, but there's not enough follow-up. Gabe with the barrage, looking for value, gets 1. Picks out 2 total, and there's no follow-up. Everyone else is dead on the side of Flex Sealers, and say hello, Gabe. Phoenix brings him back from the grave, and they are all 6-man for this next team fight.
And they got 2 support alts are ready to go, and Maru does have the EMP, could potentially bring down Gabe back to earth, and let's see what this happens in this next team fight.
Well, they're gonna commit both the ultimates. Actually gets the nano boost onto Phoenix. Looking for Gabe, but that didn't happen. Flint finds a mind kill onto Valerie, and Maru gets the kill onto Fled. Finally, showing the side of Flex Sealers. Gonna commit the Diva Bomb on point, so everyone around 70% built up and still counting. They're gonna commit the nano boost and the pulse bomb. It takes out John Cochrane, but Gabe has rejoined the fight. He's looking for value. The res brings John Cochrane back, and Gabe gets it done, gets another kill, takes out Dr. Kills. Gabe trying to turn it for them. Gabe picking up 5 eliminations in that whole team fight, and what looked like it was one-sided going in the momentum of Flex Sealers. Gabe had other stories, picking up 5 of the eliminations, 97%. Someone has to touch. The boot comes out from John Cochrane, and the body block is there. And Largicus doesn't make it, and 100% to 0. These Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl team members have come to play.
Oh, definitely. The Captain Gabe, you wonder why he is one of the best and keeping Imperial Phoenix unbeaten. Why Imperial Phoenix dominates. Even though, yes, this is a team game, there are these individual moments you will see that one player could just single-handedly turn an entire fight around. You see Gabe taking out half of Flex Sealers in that last round.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe's definitely a star player so far in this series. Definitely going to be looking and see how much more damage they can do. They really didn't have anything to deal with the Pharah of Gabe. Now they're bringing out Maru with the Pharah counter pick. Gonna be the battle in the air. Dr. Kills a nice snipe headshot, gets 3 hits on Gabe, and a big concussion mine that canceled the res. Now Maru trying to do some damage with their Pharah. It's coming down from above with the rockets, but Valerie in the back line takes out Dr. Kills. No Ana, Not many heals. The point is unlocked, but it's 5v5. Gabe switching over to the Echo to apply more pressure, and we can see how much damage he can do with that focus beam. Takes out Rags. Point still unlocked. John Cochran does fall to Maru. No one's able to cap the point yet. Have to be careful though, because if you get down there on the point, it's a death zone with a pair of shooting rockets. Resurrection comes back onto John Cochran, pressuring the back line along with Valerie. Finds Dr. Kills once again. There was no Diva mech from Largicus to peel for Dr. Kills. Valerie taking out Largicus as I say that, and Fleb contributing with the melee kill onto Flint. Nano Boost is committed onto the Diva Bendy Straw just to pressure them back a little more. Now they finally get the point for Quetzalcoatl.
And Gabe going to the Echo. That's going to be a lot of faster mobility, even though a little bit of a cost of direct damage. But you got Echo does more than make up for it with a lot of versatility, especially with her kit, especially duplication. And we'll see what that'll do in this future fights.
Well, that Diva Bomb just tossed in there. This is zone everyone out. A nice sleep in the backline, got woken up, got out with their life. Gabe switch over to the Echo is just great Overwatch awareness. Let's play the Echo. Finds the triple kill, finds a hat trick, and now looking for more. Doesn't need to, as the rest of his team picks it up. John Cochran resurrected by Phoenix. Phoenix, being an excellent support, still has a Valkyrie for this next fight.
And for this next fight, the Flex Healers do have 5 ults on standby, but they're hoping they don't have to use as many of them to try to win the team fight and try to get the point away.
Well, here you go. You get the opening kill onto Valerie. You're now up 5v6. Minefields all over the point, but no one is there. The Echo Coffee coming out of Tracers there. Maru with the barrage. Justice from above gets one. Takes out John Cochran. Badges brings back Dr. Kills, but Fleb gets the kill onto Rags, and a big eat by Largicus. No post bomb value there. Now the Nano Boost onto Maru, just trying to find some kills, but everyone's all around. There he is, the double rocket elimination onto Fleb and Valerie. Finally showing some red in the kill feed for these Flex Sealers, but no one's capping a point, and Gabe is joining in, and with Bendy Straw turning the tide and the momentum, these Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl team is just dominate this team fight. You're up 2-3 kills, and it's just like that. One map done. Quetzalcoatl walk away with it on Ilios and Adam. These, I don't know. This is just so one-sided so far. And I figured it was one-sided coming into this match.
And you gotta credit most of that to Gabe for getting a lot of hat tricks here. Look at this play of the game. This pretty much near the end of the first round. 1, 2, 3 gets Dr. Kills earlier. Total of 4 kills. You wonder why he deserves play of the game on in this first map.
Gabe picking up 74% of kill participation, 28 eliminations in that very quick map of Ilios. We're gonna get into our next map of Dorado for our escort map, and well, I mean, Imperial Phoenix, Quetzalcoatl showing that they are 9-0, only have lost 3 maps on the season. They are trying to just clean this one up quickly and be your intermediate Grand Finals champions, but Flex Sealers still have a chance, still have time, because this is a first to 4 series. We are going to have Flex Sealers over on the defense this time. And get a better sense here, Adam. If you go on the defense, you can see how far your attackers pushed, and you can see what kind of compositions you need to play and set up for a good attack.
And really, defense going first, you can get the benefit of the doubt, get a good stop early, and then strategize what you need to do to get whatever you need, how far your enemies have gone. Like you said, if you can get a good defensive stop, let's say near the end of the first point, all you will need to do is just get a few strategies going on, catch your opponents off guard, get some flanks going, and have some surprises up your sleeve, and hopefully, which, like I said, is all you would need to get that point.
Yep, that's all you need. Get that point. Now, we saw they were trying to deal with the aerial game, but that whole map of Ilios, Adam, I didn't see one hit scan hero come out from the side of Flex Sealers. No hit scan heroes. It's a traditional pick to play someone like Soldier, Ashe, Cassidy, someone that can just snipe the Pharah out of the air. Didn't see any of that. Now we're seeing here by Maru playing the Ashe, but there's no Mercy Pocket to help him with that damage boost. You think that's gonna be enough? Even if they play the Pharah, they're not even playing it right now.
And we might see a Bastion going on for courtesy of Valerie out of Imperial Phoenix. And usually we love to see Bastions, but sometimes they pick the Bastion just to mess with us and then just go back to their normal hero pick. But we'll see. Yeah, it is going back to the Tracer, and Phoenix going back to her favorite character of Mercy. And I thought Gabe was going back to the Pharah, but looks like he's going to be going with the Soldier this time.
It's going to be Gabe, damage boost as Soldier. Some of the team of Quetzalcoatl were actually shooting projectiles over the building and was hitting Maru, actually. I didn't know that. That's a funny little thing there. Gabe with the Soldier 76 with the legs. A dive comes in for John Cockring along with Bendy Straw, pressuring them onto the high ground as the cart rolls underneath the bridge in a very good position. Maru dangerously low though, and now the cart is stopped underneath. Everyone is very low on the side of Flex Sealers. Have to get some healing done, but without Dr. Kills, there's gonna be only a Zenyatta for healing. That's not gonna be enough, and they're jumping in, looking for that Zenyatta. It's gonna find Maru first, and they're looking for more. This cart's just moving non-stop, and Badger in the backline alone, and one person got taken out with Valerie, but then they're just right back into the fight. That cart stopped once, Adam, and that's it.
That is it indeed. They just kept the pressure going, and now Gabe and Pleb have their ults on standby. We could potentially see a Nano Visor, and possibly in the next team fight or two.
Well, you gotta get Large Kiss out of the DMAC first, right? Or Badger to use the Transcendence so that Visor can get maximum value. That's what John Cochrane's looking for. Gabe takes out the Badger. Now it's the Nano Monkey to get more value out there. Jumping up onto the high ground. John Cochrane looking for Dr. Kills and gets it. Now has the primal range for insurance just in case if he needs it, but doesn't look like he's going to have to use it as they're picking up all the eliminations here. Cart is stalled out on the cart is Large Kiss and the other thing of Flint has the minefields, but he's just gonna die there. Again, Bendy Straw picking up the kills with the Diva. And it's been Bendy Straw and Gabe that be the two dominant factors here in the kill feed.
And definitely so. And on the side of Imperial Phoenix, they have a lot of ults on standby. They could potentially use one of them to draw out that Transcendence, possibly in the next team fight.
Well, it's gonna be messy here. Definitely ults being used. Pled gets a nice kill. Counted too. Pled with the Ana making plays. Finds a double elimination. Diva Bomb. It might catch Phoenix out, but drops down. Pops the Valkyrie. Minefields all over the card for Flex Sealers. Now they pop the rally. Give everyone extra shield. Diva Bomb from Bendy Straw dropping down in the middle. Only gets the D-Mech. Gabe's rejoined the fight with the Resurrection. They're popping the Transcendence, but there's no Diva to get that extra healing back and that pressure. And Bendy Straw just going from one side of the map to the other and finding pick after pick, along with John Cochrane pick contributing to the fight. Takes out Dr. Kills and then takes out Flint, and it's the tanks all over the cart pushing into point B.
And John Cochrane doing a nice job surviving there, but not now, of course. But a lot of extra insurance for him with that Primal Rage, possibly in the next team fight.
I really would love to see how many eliminations that Flex Sealers have gotten in this map. It can't be more than 10. I don't even know if it's more than 5 or 6. Well, now it might be more than 5 or 6 with that kill onto Valerie. Maru is the one that has been getting most of the kills, at least 3 or 4. But this card's still moving. It's a 5v5 team fight. They're looking for the res, but it's not going to be getting it. John Cochran, Angry Monkey in the back line. Gabe takes out Flynn, takes it out with a Helix Roxic, and picking up another kill. Gabe popping off once again. John Cochran's Primal Rage able to spread them out and push them back. They're picking up the kills. They get the resurrection onto Pleb. And when you're coming into these team fights, you're picking up 1 or 2 kills. Then they're just an easy resurrection from Phoenix, and that's it. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Triple threes, Adam. And what an impressive time for Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl.
And they've just been using their ults at the right time. Whether it was to get some outright kills, whether to draw out opposing ults, and then go in for the kill, but that was just near perfect push for the Imperial Phoenix. And now there's a lot of pressure right now for Flex Sealers to try to get this across. And got to go faster than 333 to try and defend first, but that's going to be a challenge for them.
I mean, that was such an impressive attack by Quetzalcoatl. I don't know. I just don't know any other team that I've ever casted in my 4 years of experience of casting. I don't think I've ever seen a faster time than 333 on Dorado. This is a very deadly and impressive team, Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl. And it definitely shows them why they deserve to be here in the grand finals. Flex Sealers will get a chance to attack here. They are setting up with a similar composition with the dive, and then Maru on the soldier. Gonna be damaged produced by the Mercy. So we're gonna see a bit of a mirror composition here coming out from both teams. See if they can do it better and play it better than Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl as they get on their way onto the attack, dive it up to the high ground. Splint just a poke in there, apply some pressure to the high ground, but they fall, and then Gabe just walks up and sneaks a kill. Valerie wins a 1v1 onto Rags. Splint's back in the fight, but the tanks are in the back line while Gabe is just sniping them. Gabe, you gotta be kidding me. This man's ridiculous. Gabe finding all the eliminations and just being such a dominant force here in this entire series so far.
And Gabe is very versatile with the DPS. Give him the Cassidy, give him Soldier, give him Echo, or give him a Pharah. He'll do a lot of damage, even in this map of Dorado.
Yeah, it just shows how deep his hero pool go. We've seen 3, and then all of them were just dominant. They're gonna pop the nano boost and give it to Phoenix. So no pistol damage. Finally, Flint gave some progress in the back line. Able to take out 2, so neither of those members are gonna be resurrected. Actually, no one is our cart. The cart's rolling backwards. Flynn pops the Primal Rage, finds another kill, but there's a Tracer. Valerie in the backline just pestering the support. Badger finally does something, but here's Gabe with the visor. The Monkey Bubble negates some of it, but a great defense matrix coming out from Bendy Shaw to keep Gabe alive against the countering visor. Pulse Bomb is gonna be... well, that's gonna take Gabe out of the fight. That Pulse Bomb from Rags. They might be able to get the resurrection off in just a moment, but this fight has been going on for so long and no progress has been made. Finally getting under the cart, but there's now a 6v6 team fight as the Soldier 76 of Gabe is returning. Rags gets the support. No support to this fight. That's gonna be key. Diva Bombs coming out, trying to get some eliminations, gets nothing. Valerie takes out Large Kiss before the remix, and it's a Flint and Maru trying to give them hope just to push this card farther into point A. There's so much stall coming out from Bendy Straw. Can't get taken out. Card's moving. They might get a recontest here, Adam.
And even if they don't get the defense, they did get the stall and burn a lot of clock out.
Oh, a big anti-nade coming in from Dr. not Dr. Kills, Pleb gets the support and the monkey. They're walking in here now. Point A is on the horizon. It's going to be Flint with the Primal Rage taking out Pleb. John Cochran's rejoined the fight though, and they're taking over the point. It's the visor from Gabe, but gets melted, deleted by Flint. Flint, light the spark, gets the triple kill, and Flint is sparking this fire for his team for Flex Sealers.
And at least some hope there a little for the Flex Sealers. However, a great job out of Imperial Phoenix, at least burning some clock out. Like, they don't have to give up as much time, or they could give up a lot. They do have a lot of room for error, although best not to give up any of that room, though.
No, you don't want to give up too much room. The bomb is used for the D-Mech, but Valerie gets a basically one-clip melee finish onto Badger, so no mercy to resurrect herself back. It's really been Flint that's been the difference maker here. Gabe on the flank with the soldier looking for a play. Nano Muncie jumping in, looking for Dr. Kills, but a big sleep onto the monkey. He gets woken up though, but it's Gabe. Gabe the kills. We're gonna get a pause here. I'm not sure why there is a pause, but it was in the chat. Maybe some disconnection issues. But it's red in the kill feed, and well, I mean, Adam, Flint has been a big main tank, stepping up in this map of Dorado. Got the 3 kills going to point A, and gave them hope more time in the time bank to try push to point B. But still, Gabe and Bendy Straw are the 2 main players to keep an eye on for Quetzalcoatl.
And definitely Flint is putting his team on his back. He knows there's just so much on the line here, especially when going up against a tough team like Imperial Phoenix. But Bendy Straw, even though he hasn't gotten much kills with the self-destruct, able to to separate members of the Flex Sealers.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do. You got Quetzalcoatl with 4. Gabe's gonna be building up the 5th ultimate on the flank. Flex Sealers have none. At 2 minutes in the time bank to try to push it all the way. Battle happening here over on the right side. Valerie sneaks in a pulse bomb. Now the Diva bomb coming out, able to get another kill. Flint takes out Bendy Straw before the remake here. Largicus trying to kill, takes out Valerie, but it's still Quetzalcoatl in the kill feed, and Phoenix, every single team fight about, I would even say every single team fight, Adam, has gotten a resurrect off to just bring the team back to full health.
And Phoenix is able to do it without getting spotted very much. Either that or she's getting great protection out of her teammates to ensure that she's able to get the resurrections off.
Yeah, exactly. Now they have some ultimates online. They have the Nano Boost for a Nano Visor or the Nano Winston. Have to see which one they choose. Primal Rage from John Cochran's used. Maru pops an early Visor, takes out the monkey. That's gonna be big. The main tank gone. Valkyrie used from Badger. She's looking for it. No kills coming out, but Maru sneaks the nice headshot on or elimination to Phoenix. No mercy to resurrect anyone. The card finally making progress, but the Visors use to zone everyone off, back off card. Gabe's not in the best position here to get any value. Blink gets the kill onto Pleb, so no honor for healing support, while the rest of the team is on the cart. Now they're finally pushing up here. Flint, Rags, and Largicus trying to play together. Nice Anthony coming in from Dr. Kills, gets 2, and the tie is turned for Quetzalcoatl, turning the momentum, but there it is, for Flex Sealers, gets the triple elimination, goes up 1, they have some ultimates, commit the Nano Boost onto Largicus, find some more kills, 10 seconds remain, they have to push this to point B to get the extra minute 30, but it's gonna be hard as the rest of the team joins in. The Diva Bomb coming in top right, doesn't get anything, and it's overtime. Quetzalcoatl trying to close this one out. Gabe's gonna start, finds the heal kills onto Rags. They're up 1. Now they're looking for more. Flint dangerously low, gets taken out by Gabe. Gabe almost has another Visor. That could be a big difference. He doesn't even need it, folks. Gabe gets the triple kill. Visor coming out from Maru, trying to turn it, but doesn't get any value. And it's gonna be Quetzalcoatl taking an early lead in the series 2-0 with the Visor solidifying it by Gabe. And it's not Flex Steelers. Quetzalcoatl will be the winners. Just didn't get to switch the teams in the lobby. Quetzalcoatl walking away here, but Flynn would play the game at him.
And let's see the primal rage right there. But then this is what helped push this payload to .1 and give at least Flex Steelers a little bit of life. But unfortunately, they just ran out of gas at the end of point B.
37% of hero damage by Gabe. I mean, I feel like we're talking about Gabe every single map at him. He's just been outstanding in this series on the DPS. Like, seriously, he's just insane on the DPS rolls. Whether it's projectile or hit scan, he can do it all at him.
Oh yeah, with Gabe, whether he goes for the Farha or goes for the Echo for a lot of mobility, or if you take away some of the mobility and go hit scan and shoot some stuff out of the sky. Yeah, Gabe could definitely do it all. And that's why he is part of the Imperial Phoenix, and very complimented by whether the healing or damage boosted by the Phoenix. And this is why Imperial Phoenix has only lost 3 maps in this entire series. And before we go to the next game, Guthix, what can you tell us about Vite Ramen?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm sure both these teams output a lot of energy. Gotta get some protein there. What better way to refuel with some high protein noodles? A Vite Ramen, the high protein noodle that does it all, which is fueling UGC Overwatch Season 16. If you would like to save 10% off your order, go to shop.viteramen.com/UGC and use our promo code UGC at checkout to save 10% off your order. Again, that's shop.viteramen.com/UGC. Promo code UGC for 10% off your order. Quetzalcoatl take an early lead in this series 2-0. Flex Sealers still trying to pick up their first win in this series, but Adam, these Quetzalcoatls have just been so dominant so far.
And it's whether they time their ult right or ult economy has been great for them. Like, there's been many team fights that they won that they've only used like one ult or no ults at all. Compared to Flex Sealers, the few team fights they've won, they've had to expend all their ults, but even then there's some team fights that they've expended on and still lost the team fight. Look at the Ilios Well, for example.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be getting here into our next map, our third map, which is Hybrid. It's going to be Hollywood. And honestly, Adam, I really like this map. Just the Western theme, the second style, or second point of Hollywood. I just love the Western theme. It's a pretty map.
I know, it's one of my favorite hybrid maps as well, alongside Blizzard World. I really want to see these two as real life locations too, but hey, are you ready? Are you excited to see how this movie's gonna end?
I am excited to see how this series is going to end. Whether it's going to be Quetzalcoatl walking away with it and being undefeated through the entire intermediate season of Season 16 Overwatch. It'll be the first or second team to ever do it if Quetzalcoatl away here in intermediate. Second team, that would be pretty impressive. That means only one third team. And it's actually, funny enough, our producer's team was the first to walk away in intermediate undefeated. So I'll be stepping up here with producer. Maybe we can get a grudge map between our producer's team if they can reorganize themselves versus the Quetzalcoatl if they can get it done. I think that'll be pretty fun. But they have to do it first here, Adam, as they get on their way into their attack. Gabe played the Pharah. I think it would be cool, Adam. I think cool.
I would want to see this happen. Producers team versus Imperial Phoenix. Make it happen, UGC League.
Make it happen indeed. Gabe playing that fair again. It's going to be John Cocker and Bendy Straw jumping into the little dining room, the coffee shop up there, cafe. Pressuring them down onto the low ground. They're playing this Arissa Diva composition with the Cassidy and Hanzo. Everyone's so low. Dr. Kills just can't give enough healing to keep Rags up. The tank's now low. Large Kiss gets out mech. Without the Diva mech to soak up a lot of damage, it's going to be dangerous. But Maru goes straight for Gabe onto the Pharah. The Phoenix gets the safe res while John Cochrane and the Nano Boost Winston just applying so much damage and pressure. Now the Primal Rage going crazy in that tiny corridor. While 2 and now 3 ticks just build up while the Quetzalcoatl just cleans it up in the elimination feed. 5 minutes in the time bank, Adam. These Quetzalcoatls are just non-stop.
And that was a good Primal Rage by John. Just push him back. Didn't even have to kill everyone just to get to that first point there. And now look, Pharmacy have their ults on standby.
Yeah, now they have the ultimates, and it's just gonna be a snowball going into here. They have to be super careful if this Gabe's barrage. Everyone's over to the left. Rags with the Hanzo and Maru with the hit scan on Cassidy. Gonna be able to apply a lot of pressure. Here comes Gabe though, underneath, looking for the opportunity. Might be surprising. Sleeps onto Flint on the high ground. This card's just been going. Large Kiss gets the kill onto left. Might be looking for the Rags, but Rags notices the flanky fair of Gabe. Takes out Phoenix. And without the Mercy heal Gabe, he's gonna shortly fall. And they're gonna finally have to regroup for one of the first times here, Adam. And they have to wait. Finally, Flex Sealers finally get a hold.
Well, with the Imperial Phoenix, there's one lost team fight. They're thinking, no big deal. We still have plenty of time on the time clock. We still have Pharmacy and Self-Destruct on standby, even against 4 ults on the Flex Sealers.
Alright, here we go. Here's Gabe flanking around with the Phoenix of Mercy. There it is, a barrage from behind! There it is! Gabe picks up 3 kills. Mar gets the solo high noon elimination on Gabe. Large Kiss takes out the Phoenix and the Baron Mercy duo. Gotta have to be careful. The John Concrete popping the Primal Rage while this card is still moving. A big barrage play coming out from Gabe, coming on the flank. And he's going to be rejoining the fight shortly. But the spawns now have returned for Flex Sealers. Valkyrie U to give everyone extra heals. Gabe contributes and takes out Larger Kiss. Badgers though finds the kill onto Valerie, so no Tracer, but still a lot of pressure coming in from Gabe on the Pharah. Bendy Straw gets deleted before the rematch by Dr. Kills. And a laughing Winston from John Cochrane's having a good time picking up eliminations. And it's these Quetzalcoatls that are trying to close this one now and get into point B. And they're going to do it with the help of Gabe finding the triple eliminations. Coast into point B.
And a great work out of Gabe from the damage boost. But you also give some credit to Pleb too, helping Phoenix keep the team alive after what seemed to be a pretty decently length team fight there. So now, with a barrage on standby, they could push this point even further, more quickly.
Yeah, now you have another barrage. And this, you have to be looking for Gabe. They're going to use the barrage early just to negate any follow-up pressure by Large Kiss. Large Kiss just eats it all. That's fine. Now they're going to commit the Nano Boost. Sean Cochrane has to pop the Primal early just to stay alive, but this card's still moving. The rally is used, but Valerie takes out Doctor's kills. Diva Bomb coming in on the card, and this Large Kiss gets up that gets the double kill. Maru High Noon down the far, doesn't get the kill onto Phoenix. Really surprised about that one. Thought that was right in the middle. The spawns are coming back, but they get a good reset here for them to set up for another attack. Rags, a big elimination onto Valerie. Gabe close to another barrage. Rags taking a sleep over to the right. Going to probably get deleted here, but not before Maru gets elimination. And look at this. Look at Gabe. Gabe and Phoenix that snuck in behind up on the high ground. I don't think they know they're there. Oh, now Rags does. Oh, Gabe gets the elimination, but they know that Gabe's back there, so they're pressuring the front line, trying to find some kills here. Gabe's just waiting for the call. Now the D.Va Largicus says, hello, let me deal with this Pharah. Gabe has a barrage once again. There's a barrage. He gets, and a really smart play, gets the D-Mech and points it away from killing himself. High Noon over on the left side, trying to walk main, but gets nothing. Valor gets the nano boost by Pleb, and Gabe up high in the sky over point C, looking for eliminations, but instead gets taken out. It's up 1 for Flex Sealers. D.Va Bomb gets no value, and they should be able to hold here once again with the spawn in their advantage.
And they're near the spawn. They do have the rally on standby. Largicus does have a self-destruct, but as we have known with Imperial Phoenix, nothing seems to be guaranteed yet.
No, nothing is guaranteed yet. Gabe has switched over to the Widow, trying to take advantage of those long sight lines instead of the Pharah. D.Va Bomb overused on the right side, gets a sneaky kill onto Valkyrie. No visor for this fight, trying to find a good resurrection, but with Pleb and Phoenix being taken out, no supports, they get another stop. 60 seconds remaining before the Quetzalcoatl try to finish this map with time.
And looks like the Flex Dealers are starting to get settled in. I think they're starting to figure some of the offensive strategies of Imperial Phoenix out. This is a much better defense we are seeing than we saw in the last map.
Well, I think the difference with our D.Va and the Orisa, you are able to play the bunker to deal with the Tracer or any other DPS from Valerie and the tank lineup with the Orisa, and then you have the D.Va from Largicus to deal with Gabe playing the Pharah or the Echo. It's just a composition that's been working so far. High Noon used on top of the RV by Maru, doesn't get anything. Now Valerie using the visor, trying to get something. Flashbang used dangerously low, actually gets the damage boost from Phoenix and heals back up. John Cochrane gets elimination, but overtime is triggered. They have to stay in the cart, but the kill feed showing red. They should be able to finish it, and they do. However, Adam, that is no time in a time bank for Quetzalcoatl, so that is very, very impressive for Flex Sealers.
And give them a chance to at least win it if they can get this across the end with 1 minute, at least a minute left. That's some great defense there. Even if they failed to get all 3 points, Flex Sealers, they were able to deplete the entire time bank on Imperial Phoenix, and they could pretty much put them into a lose or draw situation if the Flex Sealers can get all 3 points across there. And I observed there earlier, I thought no one was gonna make it, and it looks like Ben Straw, I think, got there just in the nick of time to get overtime started, and eventually Imperial Phoenix was able to get finished with all 3 points.
Yeah, but very impressive for Flex Sealers to at least hold them to the overtime push. That means it hasn't been. We're seeing the change, Adam. We're seeing the switch of the momentum. If it was first map, 100% to zeros on Ilios, we would have seen time finish here, just like on Dorado, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. But we saw Flex Sealers hold them completely with no time given after they have finished the map. If they finish with at least more than 1 minute and 1 second, that means they can just walk away with the dub, and the best Quetzalcoatl can get is a draw. But can Flex Sealers get the first point? That's where it has to start here as they get on their attack, trying to turn the momentum. Gabe on the Pharah once again. Now they're playing the Wrecking Ball, and still instead of the Orisa on the attack. 2 kills coming out for Quetzalcoatl, and it's a quick regroup for Flex Sealers.
And their offense is just hasn't been quite clicked yet. We haven't seen much of that offense in Ilios or Dorado, and their defense was pretty good. Now they just need to get the offense clicking.
Yeah, you figure it out on defense. You know to play that Arisa Diva, but you're still trying to find the offense here. It's not with the Wrecking Ball yet. Again, Quetzalcoatl picks up 2 eliminations, looking for more. Count them, 3. Bendy Straw, Bendy the Rules picks up 2. And just gets a little bit greedy there, along with Valerie picks up 2 themselves. Looking for that Diva, actually. They're not giving Larkis any room. Trying to get the D-Mech is Valerie way in deep, able to get out with their lives. And regroup once again. Now they have ultimates online.
And this could spell a little trouble for Flex Sealers, who only have a nano boost to deal with, versus another nano boost and 3 other ults on the other side.
Well, here's one ult used, and Valerie uses a pulse bomb as well. John Coggering finds 2, now gets a hat trick of 3, and they only use 2 ultimates, and they have 4 still online. That's really smart Overwatch and use of their ultimate economy for Quetzalcoatl.
And now they have definitely 4 to spare in this next team fight, and they still have this advantage. And Flex Healers still only have 2 to work with.
They only have 2. They've been struggling to build ultimates. Finally, Maru, though, gets the kill onto Gabe. The Diva Bomb over top doesn't get anything. And a quick kill onto Gabe. That's the opening. They pop the Nano Boost and give it to Flynn, trying to find something in the back line, while the rest of the team in the front line has an angry John Cockering swinging around with the monkey fist. Diva Bomb from the high tide gets nothing, but John Cockering takes out Dr. Kills. Phoenix falls. Gabe trying to regroup, but Rags getting it done, finds 2, get the full supports out of the fight, and finally Flex Sealers found the opening to walk into point. Rags get a 3 in that team fight, finally able to cap point A.
And they're slowly adapting to Imperial Phoenix's near impenetrable defense, although it's like many time in the development there, and that could be giving Imperial Phoenix some time to develop a counter strategy of their own for their defense.
Well, maybe you have Gabe with the fair barrage, so, and now Valerie has another full spot. You have to be careful. There's the barrage. It gets a nice kill a little bit early, but takes out Maru nonetheless. John Cockring gets the jump back elimination onto Badger, and they're regrouping once again. Gabe sniping rocket elimination onto Flynn. They have to regroup again, Adam.
And with most of the team fights they've lost, like the one the last time, Imperial Phoenix, they say no big deal. We just get back, regroup, and just hold our defense together and fill up any holes that might have gotten punctured in the previous team fights.
Now they're trying to take the high ground. Super important. Flint uses the Primal Rage, maybe looking for a Nano boost so they can commit it. The sleeve gets someone down on the ground, but it's not a lot. Maru, a big flank with the Soldier Visor. No supports once again. Gabe dangerously low, trying to get it, and they do take out Gabe. No one has been on card this entire time, though. You need someone to stay on card and make progress during these team fights that you're winning.
And that's a definite mistake you don't want to afford in this one, because like the time you could have spent being on the payload during those team fights, you probably would be at near the end, and that could be the difference maker when overtime goes down or not.
Well, that's the difference maker for Quetzalcoatl. They're on the point while they're winning the team fight. Maru gets a key elimination onto Phoenix, so no resurrection. They're looking for more. John Cockering dangerously low. Pleb uses the nano onto Gabe. Gabe has a barrage, but it's in the jail cell, cornered, and gets taken out, and he is dead in the cell. Get in there, and you are serving some time back in the spawns. Phoenix brings the resurrection and gets John Cockering back in the fight, but Rags takes out Bendy Straw, trying to equalize it here and give it for the advantage of Flex Sealer. Pulse bomb by Valerie misses. It's still all-out Brown Fest. John Cochrane is literally soloing 5v1 and is getting kills. It's 1, 2, count them, 3 folks with the Primal Rage, and it was just John Cochrane. 4 eliminations. It was literally just John Cochrane 1v5 there, Adam, in the backline.
And that's the beauty of Primal Rage. You get all that health to back you up. It's hard to take you down, especially when you have some extra armor.
Oh, look at the stagger.
You don't want to deal with an angry gorilla.
Look at that stagger. There was 30 seconds remaining while Largicus finally dies. Maru again gets an opening kill. John Cochrane is being aggressive up in the front line. Now the visor from Maru trying to equalize it here, turning the tide. Brad gets the kill onto John Cochrane. That's a start. 5 seconds remain. They're on the cart. They have to get there on the point. Leander was alone and Pleb gets taken out by Maru. And they're trying to get it all the way in the cart. And they're going to be able to cap. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And they have to finish the map though, Adam.
And yes, because you get less than a minute left, you're going to give Imperial Phoenix a chance to win it. And seeing them that they've only lost 3 maps in the series, this is something you cannot afford at all. You just can't afford to let Imperial Phoenix have a single chance of winning it.
Well, they're not gonna, even if they finish the map, Adam, it's under 60 seconds. It's under a minute. So Quetzalcoatl's gonna have some amount of time in the time bank to get another chance. A big double full spawn kill, opening up by Rags, and Largicus follows it up with another elimination. They should be able to finish this with time in the time bank, but John Cochrane has the Primal Rage. He's gonna be able to stall Diva. Largicus on the side. They are able to get there on the point. The advisor from Gabe up on the high ground. A Nano Monkey on both sides, and the visor from Maru trying to get some elimination. It's Flynn picking up 2. Maru gets a 3rd kill, and it's Blue in the kill feed. Trying to close it out is Flex Sealer to finish the map with some amount of time in the time bank. The Diva Bomb on point could be dangerous, and it is. And the remake coming from the sky. It will get 2 kills, and Largicus gets 3. Overtime is triggered, and it's going to be Flex Sealers finishing this map. And Adam, we finally have a series.
We could be. I think Flex Sealer's starting to get things together against the might of the Imperial Phoenix. Their defense was starting to solidify a bit. They were able to drain all the clock out of Imperial Phoenix, and then their offense was able to at least do enough to get all 3 points across, even though they didn't have any time left. And now they still make Imperial Phoenix attack. Implement the same defense as they did in the last round, or if they're going to switch it up and potentially throw Imperial Phoenix into a loop.
Well, I feel like you have to play the same defense. The only thing I'm worried about, Adam, here is Quetzalcoatl capped in their first attack. About a minute. We've seen they can do it. However, Flex Sealers took nearly 3 minutes to cap the point. You only have a minute, Adam. You have to get it now.
And yes, in Imperial Phoenix, they're able to get through this rather quickly. It's all the aggression, dealing with blitzes, and like you said, Flex Sealers. It did take them 3 minutes. They might be in for some trouble if they're not able to get a very aggressive, very quick offense going in there in the next round.
They have to be super careful. They can't give up any, like, staggering eliminations. John Cochrane jumping up on the high ground with Bendy Straw, pressuring him down onto the point. Rolling around, 30 seconds roughly remaining. Nice Anthony coming in the back line. Valerie wins the 1v1, and Gabe wins the 1v1 up there. And it's red for Quetzalcoatl. All the kills. Gabe does what he does best, Adam, and that is pick up eliminations. Phoenix contribute right at the end, and just like I was saying, 1 minute and they cap the point.
And this is, like you said, with the aggression of Imperial Phoenix. This is what they do best. this is why they're 9-0. Why they've only lost 3 maps in the series. Like, you don't even have to rely on your DPS to score quick kills. And John Cockring, he's able to prove that he can chip in on DPS as well, whether he's nano boosted or he becomes a very angry gorilla with the primal rage. He can carry himself and single-handedly turn team fights his team's way. And now we do have a pause here. Might be some more technical issues.
Yeah, there's a technical issues with ping from Flint over on the main tank side of Flex Sewers. That's okay. They get time for a pause to regroup. If you are a fan of Quetzalcoatl, you have to be impressive. Thank you, everyone. All of you 100 viewers watching, 105 viewers watching. We have such an exciting series here so far, and we are super excited here to bring to you. I'm sure Adam can agree with that.
Yes. They like those who just joining us. I think they might have joined in at the right time. Could be a series, although currently Imperial Phoenix is going to capture the first point with 5 seconds and counting down. They're going to need a perfect offense. They can't afford to lose anybody here.
Yeah, it's going to start off taking out John Cockring, and the defense is pushing up and being aggressive. They have to wait for John Cockring to get back here in the fight, but they're trying to end it. Phoenix gone, Clef falls, and there's no support. It's Gabe. Valerie has to do it, but Gabe gets taken out. The D.Va falls. It's going to be 2. John Cockring is trying to build a primal rage. Maru drops the visor, and it's the remake and the D.Va bomb from Largest. Gets 3, turns it. Could have been disaster there by Bendy Straws, but it's Large Kiss with the off-tank D.Va coming back.
And this, you lose 1. Your hopes of trying to get more of the payload progress pretty much goes down the toilet here, especially when you're not given any time in extra rounds to get any more progress of the payload. You have to play a perfect offense, because one good defensive fight and it is done. So now we're gonna see what Flex Sealers can do here. They had all 3 points, but they had problems securing the first point in round 1. Took them all 3 minutes just to get that first point across. I gotta say, I'm gonna have to give advantage to Imperial Phoenix on this round for their defense.
Imperial Phoenix definitely have the advantage here, Adam, for this entire series. If you're Flex Sealers, you have 2 options. You have 1, try set up for 1 good team fight and rotate and build up some ultimates, or 2, go for aggressive attack first, see if you get a pick, and then win it, or if you don't, regroup and then get a second attack in. We'll have to see what they do as both these teams mirror each other on the attack and the defense. Quetzalcoatl trying to take this lead in this series to 3-0, and then on a match point, these Helix Rockets, but both soldiers swapping elimination. Rags though getting resurrected here. Bendy Straw out of mech, and they're trying to get that mech back in dangerous spot. Large Kiss dangerously low as well. Maru gets another Helix Rocket kill onto Flip, and there's the aggression from Flex Sealers. They're gonna try and cap this really quickly here. A bit of assault coming out from Gabe just to give them time to regroup. Almost 3 ticks built up, but that checkpoint is so close. Built up 3 ticks, 10 seconds remaining. They have to just get it a few meters, 16.78. Just right to the door. 2 seconds remaining. Overtime is triggered. Here's the overtime fight. 2.91 meters away. Last team fight. A nano boost coming out onto Flint from Dr. Kills. Flint gets 1, and there's no one there to touch. And Flex Sealers walks away with the win on to Hollywood.
Wow. Talk about no room for error. They were ready for that defense to come to them. They were ready to get those picks going. And that's exactly how they were going to be able to do to get the win. is catching him off guard, or not really catching him off guard, being prepared for the onslaught aggressive defense. And look at this, Largicus, 60% kill participation.
49 eliminations, 60% kill percentage. Large Kiss really stepping up there on the off-tank role. And Adam, I thought it was going to be a quick one, but we have a series, my friend, and what a good series it is so far for 102 viewers. That's some of the most viewers I've seen here, Cassie, UGC.
And this is the theme that we always have to think to ourselves every time we've cast together. It's never over until someone has gotten their first to whatever number of maps they need to win. This is what we deal with a lot in Overwatch. It's never over.
Yeah, it's never over until it is over. That's one thing that I really love about this game, Adam. It's just, it's great. It's great because anything can happen. Any team can figure out how to deal with the team that they're losing against. And especially in these long series, when you're going up first to 4, you have time to adjust. And just because you win the first 2 or first 3, the other team has plenty of time to adjust. We're going to get into our next map here shortly. Hanamura, one of the most prettiest maps for our assault style. Very, very pretty. Honestly, Adam, you're talking about places that you like to visit. You're talking Hollywood, but I would say Hanamura over in Japan would be a lovely place to visit. That's
oh my god, I would love to visit Hanamura. Just as long as I don't have to encounter any Japanese giant hornets. I don't like those types of hornets. They are scary, but other than that, I would love to visit Japan sometime. It is the birthplace of Ninja Warrior.
Oh, that would be amazing to watch a Ninja Warrior. You got 118 viewers getting in from production. This is amazing. I hope everyone at home has enjoyed the cast and enjoyed this great grand finals for intermediate. What a great way to end off season 16, Adam. And always a pleasure casting with you, my friend.
And same with you, man. And for those of you that are just joining us, we thought that Imperial Phoenix was going to come away with an easy 4-0 because of their history in this season. 9-0, 3-0, no, actually, only losing 3 maps in all 9 of their wins. But I think Flex Sealers might have proven us wrong, as I think they're starting to get the download on Imperial Phoenix, and I think they might have made us into a series.
Well, our pre-prediction, Adams, right? We said Imperial Phoenix, Quetzalcoatl in 5. So our prediction is still there.
Okay.
Definitely on paper, the team to win. However, I think we just threw the paper out the window. Those Flex Sealers just made it through the paper out the window. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the paper says. Doesn't matter. It happens. What matters is what happens in the match, map by map, and these Flex Sealers want to turn the tides. Let's take a look at these hero compositions. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gabe on the fair. Well, there it is, Adam. Exactly what I was saying.
Yep. Channeling your inner Tony Romo there. Predicting the plays, predicting the outcomes. And sometimes you get them correct. Looks like Maru and Badger are gonna implement the pharmacy as well. Let's see if they can out-pharmacy Gabe and Phoenix, who they've been kind of a force to be reckoned with during the regular season, and so far during the grand finals, especially at least the first 2 maps. And we are gonna get another pause, some more technical issues happening here. Well, never mind, it's short this time.
It was short. We just forgot to swap the spectators for the subs for the team, subs for coaches. So we didn't want to see see what the other team is doing and give out calls. But it is going to be Quetzalcoatl going on the defense here for Hanamura. Flex Sealers picked up their first win this series. Quetzalcoatl still leading 2-1. Try and pick up their third win. They're going to be on the defense. They're playing the Fair Mercy once again. Composition we have seen, and it is being mirrored by Flex Sealers. Just a bit of a choke and poke battle here with these Winstons and these Pharahs. Gabe in a better position, obviously and definitely, to rain pressure through the choke. Flynn trying to build up Primal Rage, and it's Dr. Kills that's getting close to Nano Boost. That could be a great engagement tool. That's Gabe only 50% to the barrage. Dr. Kills has the Nano Boost, trying to find it on Flynn, and there it is. They're going on in the back line, pressuring it. Now the fight breaking out though up front, looking for more kills. They're going to be playing up front, but Maru on the fair actually gets elimination. Badgers though aggressively gets taken out. Maru takes out Gabe, negating any res, hopefully from Phoenix. They're getting onto the point. Sleep onto Rags, who have woken up here on the attack. Rags woken up and takes out Pleb, who slept them. Bendy Straw gets a kill onto Rags, trying to equalize and keep their team in the fight. It's a Diva Bomb with the remake and immediately takes out Bendy Straw's and Fresh Mech. Or takes out Largest Fresh Mech. The reinforcements have arrived. It's John Cochrane, but a big sleep out by Rock in the middle between choke and point. John Cochrane now inside. Maru gets one kill on Bendy Straw, but Phoenix gets the resurrection onto Bendy Straw. The Primal Ray is coming out from both sides. Maru with the barrage, and now the counter barrage from Gabe. Doesn't get much, but gets a kill onto Maru. Not one tick given up, and that is big, as these Quetzalcoatl has turned the tide with no ticks given up.
And we've seen a lot of trade-offs in that battle, but the side that benefits the most from the trade-offs, ties, is the defense. Because, look, not a single tick given up in that team fight, and all that effort from Flex Sealers have been for nothing in that team fight.
Yeah, and now you have both support ultimates. You have Valerie with the Pulse Bomb to try to find it on like a Ana or a Tracer. And you've given them so much time, 1 minute and 20 seconds only left. Those support also used. Flynn takes a sleep and immediately deleted with the anti-nade on him. John Cochrane trying to find something, and Valerie a nice aerial stick onto Maru. Valerie contributed here with the Tracer with big plays coming out from them. 1 minute left for Flex Sealers for this attack.
And that was some nice hold usage out of Valerie, though they do. John does have the mech kill. As I was talking about, still being on standby.
Well, it's the mech kill, and they also take out Phoenix early. Now they take out Pleb. There's no supports. They might be able to build up a tick here. Gabe switched over to the Soldier 76, finds Red, and the knockoff by Largicus takes Gabe for a ride off the cliff. Forts have regrouped here. Diva Bomb able to take out Badgers. That's one. And we see now these Quetzalcoatl can turn it around. Valerie gets another. And John Cochrane takes out Maru. But it's these Flex Sealers trying to close it out. Gets two of their own. And their spawn advantage is close. One tick built up. And the nice sleep coming out from Pleb, taking Flint out of the equation. They're going to be walking in here. They are still there, but Pleb's going to get deleted. Gave up on the high ground, but it's just going to be a retreat here as they give up point A.
Although that's a great job out of Imperial Phoenix to be able to at least burn all that clock off and give Flex Healers only 3 minutes to spare compared to what could have been more than that. But let's see who we have for the next fight. We got Largicus has another self-destruct on standby. Rogs and Mara have their DPS ults on standby. And Valerie on the side of the Imperial Phoenix, only a pulse bomb on standby.
Well, yeah, you have to be careful. Because Mara does have the barrage. And it's very close quarters in there. And can apply a lot of damage as they're walking in. A big out position. Gabe fell down. Mara capitalized it. Now they're being aggressive. trying to get in there, get on point. Maybe looking for a barrage. The Diva Bomb on point gets nothing. There's a barrage. Justice able to get one, and a nice stick onto Pleb. Takes out Valerie. Now it's all in red in the kill feed. Gabe gives up one tick. He's getting pressure by the Tracer Frag. Martin takes him out, and a quick 2 ticks built up. John Connery unable to get back, and they finish with 1:49 seconds at.
And this is what we can tell about this Flex Sealer's offense. Slow start at the beginning, but then when you get to the second point, it's like they start to cook. They go from like rare in the beginning to, let's say, medium in the second point. Yeah, medium's like the most delicious kind of steak you could have. I'm just comparing them to steaks. I'm comparing them to food.
We might have some questionable people with that. I like my steaks medium rare. I would say a majority of people like your steak medium rare.
Yeah,
are you telling me
too.
You like that medium? You like it medium rare? What? Medium is not the best, Adam. I'm just saying. Medium is not the best. It has to be medium rare. We won't have this discussion anymore because we got plenty of Overwatch to cover.
We can talk about steaks after the match.
I don't know. Maybe the chat will discuss this about which steak's better, medium or medium rare. But till then, Adam, never mind. Until then. We have Gabe's playing the Echo instead of the Pharah, trying to be a little more aggressive. I like the pick here. Mar is still sticking with the Pharah to get on their way for Quetzalcoatl's attack. They have to cap both points to even get a hope on getting another attack, but they have to finish with at least 1 second as well. Walking in here, building up that nano boost is Pleb. Seems to be the go play. Trying to find some pressure here, and Gabe gets a nice sticky elimination. That's the big difference here with the Echo pick. You can be a little more aggressive and pressure them and dive in. Almost 1 tick build up, about 50% towards that first tick as Quetzalcoatl walk onto point. Looks like they're gonna just get in. Gabe finds a headshot elimination onto Dr. Kills. No Ana for the heal. Badgers might get there for the res. 2 ticks build up, looking for 3. Flynn gets the elimination on Phoenix to try and get 3, but that finally they walk it in. Flex Sealer trying to take it out, take them out, and not give a point A. But it's a DPS. Valerie and Gabe doing what they do, and Bendy Straw following up. And they cap point A with flying colors of 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
And this is the hot, fiery offense that we've seen from Imperial Phoenix from the first 2 maps. Being able to get that first point quickly, and then Flex Healers at the end of that first part thought, we're gonna go ahead and stall, we got this. And the DPS, they're like, no. We're taking this point quickly, we want to defend first, and we're gonna try to get this point here now.
A key elimination, take out Phoenix early. Gabe pops a duplicate and gets the Diva. John Cochran immediately deleted without the main tank. I don't know, it's questionable. Gabe gets a self-destruct off at least 1. They're trying to build up 1 tick. Very close, it's right there. I thought I heard the tick, but it's not giving to them. So close to 1 tick, but they're gonna regroup here for this next attack.
And they have plenty of time too. There's no need to panic. They do have 2 ults from the tanks on standby. Phoenix about to have her Valkyrie on standby. So they got plenty of time to spare here.
Yeah, we're seeing some switch coming out. Gabe's gonna switch over to Cassidy. Phoenix switch over to Brigitte. So a bit of more of a brawly composition here as they're walking up, taking top of right side instead. Diva Bomb is launched in there. It gonna take 2 actually. That's an early team fight, and that takes a whole minute off the clock there, Adam.
And plenty of ults to spare from that team fight. You still got your DPS ult, you still got your support ults on standby. Flex Healers, looks like they have a defensive strategy, and they have it ready to go for this next team fight against Imperial, who only have their their tank ults and almost have a nano boost on standby. We could potentially see a nanoed angry gorilla on the loose.
I wouldn't be surprised, definitely. You have Nano on both sides of Quetzalcoatl and Flex Sealers. 4 ultimates, 4 Flex Sealers, though. They only needed 1 Large Kiss to get it done. And they get 1 elimination on Pleb. They don't have the mercy of Resurrect anymore. They're going to be popping Primal Rage on Cochrane, trying to boop everyone around. Flick is taken out. Gets the Mega Health Pack. They're going to get fully healed. But Flint's going to be rejoining this team very, very quickly. And look at this. Rags in the backline pressure a Pleb trying to win the 1v1. Is Pleb though, but he's very, very low. Needs to get some support. And here comes the backup trying to take out Rags here. Everyone's looking for Rags. They're able to get out back to point. That takes a lot of time off the clock just to regroup. And Maru gets to Helix Rocket onto Gabe. John Cochrane with the Nano Monkey almost kind of wasted with the early elimination onto Gabe. They get 1. Flick gets taken out here. Valerie trying to contribute more. The Diva Bomb coming in, tries to take Anna, but doesn't get it. High ground Tac Visor is trying to get eaten up by Benny Straw, and now in the back line is Maru. But you're losing 1 after 1 for these Quetzalcoatl, and you're getting staggered out. A nice remake kill on Benny Straw, but contributes, takes out Flint, but you're getting staggered 1 by 1. And Adam, I think the big difference here for these Flex Sealers is they've been losing those 1v, like they lose 1 and then they take out 1, and then all of a sudden Imperial Phoenix comes back and wins the team fight. But we don't see that happening anymore. It's actually Flex Sealers that are walking away. Rags takes out 4 in that team fight, and these Flex Sealers are a whole new team.
And Imperial's gonna really, they need to just stick together on this one. The staggering is not helping them at all. Just getting picked off 1 at a time. Some of the ults just haven't been working too well in their favor. And now they do have 3 ults on standby. The Pulse Bomb could help, the Primal Race could help, and we're gonna see in this next fight.
There's a big early pick on Tamaru though. That's what they needed. On Cochrane, using a Primal Rage. Bendy Straw gets taken out. Valerie, a nice Pulse Bomb elimination onto the Ana. Badgers pops the Valkyrie, give everyone extra healing. 1 tick built up, and the Valerie from Phoenix is giving everyone extra shield. Nano boost onto Gabe. That's going to be high damage output for the Soldier 76. 2 ticks built up. Almost 3. The stall is coming out. Anna from Dr. Kills rejoined the fight and has a nano boost. Drops it on to Flynn. No one's on the point, but a nano Flynn almost 3 ticks built up. It's so close, but the DPS from Rags and Mars stepping up, taking out both the supports, and it was almost there. The visor right at the end. 30 seconds remaining. 2 ticks remain. Only build up, and now only 20 seconds.
And they're gonna have to hurry up. They only have 1 chance left, and all they're gonna possibly have is a tactical visor and a self-destruct. And they're gonna see if Ben Strauss can use the self-destruct to at least scatter the Flex Stealers on this final fight of the round.
Well, Benny Shaw got slept. Someone has to touch. It's gonna be John Cochrane jumping in there. Benny Shaw needs to build up this Diva Bomb. Here comes attack barrier from Gabe up on the high ground, takes 1. It's 3 kills in the kill feed, and it's a cap 3. But Adam, it is 0 seconds on the time bank, and that means the best Imperial Phoenix can do is draw this map.
And I think that's exactly what they're gonna want to do. They want to keep this lead. They want to do everything they can. Even a draw for them could potentially take away momentum from the Flex Sealers, which they have been gaining since Hollywood. And you remember that when the draw took away momentum, you and I were calling talentless esport against Vanguard. When Vanguard got a draw on Eichenwald, and then turn around to win Hanamura, and then 2 more maps to come back and upset talentless. That's the biggest example of what I could think of.
Yeah, that was earlier in the season, actually. A big upset coming in. Number 15 team pulling the reverse sweep, taking out the number 2. Fortunately, they didn't make it all the way. However, that was an exciting game, just like this series is so far. And look at this. Flynn playing the Reinhardt. This is the first time, man, we've seen Reinhardt tonight.
And we can see a lot of earth shatters here, or see on earth. Never mind. Looks like Flynn Harrison gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to the Orisa.
Why don't you play the Reinhardt here? I'm really confused why we haven't seen the Reinhardt come out. Because you just play this brawl here, and it's just really good. The teleport right onto point. They're setting up a huge anti-nade from Fled, gets 4 or 5. And it takes him out. Gabe, 1, 2, 3, 4 eliminations. And a big play coming out from Gabe and Fled, just regroup. I feel like he should just play the Reinhardt here.
And it would give a lot of aggression, a lot of armor, and then those hammer swings are great damage. But let's just say, if Pleb had not played Ana in that instance, that probably would have been game over. I don't know if they would have been. I think Pleb was ready for it. I don't know if the other team was ready. And when the teleporter came in, that was pretty much in the books.
Yeah, they needed to get something happen. Flint takes out John Cochran. That's big. Maru gets a headshot onto Gabe. Resurrection gonna bring Gabe back safely, but they're walking onto point. Gabe almost has the bob. That could be a difference maker. Pleb's dead. Rags gets the elimination. Bendy Shaw takes out Flint though, and it's Quetzalcoatl turning the tie once again. Maru, resurrected, needs to find some high value picks with the Widowmaker, but it's not in a good position. This gets deleted. 20 seconds remaining. Valerie gets the pulse bomb onto Badger. 15 seconds remaining, and it's need to be able to touch. The Largicus gets de-mech'd. Who's gonna be able to touch? It's not going to be Flint because Flint dies early. I don't know who's going to be able to touch this. It doesn't look like anyone. And Quetzalcoatl is going to draw this map.
I have to say, the biggest difference maker in that round has to go to Pleb on that one. When I think Maru came in with the teleporter and thought they could catch Imperial Phoenix off guard. Pleb was just able to pull off a big anti-nade on the entire Flex Sealers team. And like I mentioned before, had Pleb not played Ana, I think this probably would have been a map win for Flex Sealers, but instead, Imperial Phoenix holds on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Pleb coming out with 22% of the healing of the damage taken, 10,000 heals. Gabe stepping up, Gabe that 4K with that play of the game. Quetzalcoatl still in it to win it. But with that draw, Adam, that means the overtime map could be on our horizon, depending how the rest of the series turns out.
Yes, Busan, definitely a big map to look out for. Kind of a dynamic map, too. But Imperial, hoping that it does not have to come down to it. So we're going to be at Nepal next, and we'll definitely be seeing Junkertown later. Imperial Phoenix, they're hoping they can just win those next 2 games and just get this over with. I think they're kind of shuddering right now of what Flex Sealers can do.
Yeah, these Flex Sealers definitely on turned the tide and figured out how to deal and play at these Quetzalcoatl's level. Guarantee 6 maps now, Adam. That's the minimum. We were supposed to bring a doubleheader for the beginners finals. However, it's gonna be heavily delayed depending how this series ends up. But we will be bringing that match to you. We'll be jumping in wherever that series is, whether it's after the first map or after the second. Most likely after the second map, because Ilios was the first and that one goes quick. So probably after Dorado, we'll be bringing you that second match. It's going to be me and Lord Ethan. Ethan's going to be joining me here in the Cassie booth. He's actually in the chat, so always a pleasure to have some fellow casters support us along.
It's really nice. I would like to thank my fellow casters for making this a very fun experience. Being able to call these matches. We've had some sweeps, but we've had some fantastic moments too. Especially with the like I mentioned before, Talentless Esports against what was it? Vanguard. That was a fun one. Ethan and I commentated rookie finals. That was a pretty fun rookies grand finals last week, which I think Ethan blamed having to getting a sore throat out after that match of how exciting it was.
He did, but he did power through. So he did power through, which
credit
is great.
to him.
I mean, 2-1 still. Quetzalcoatl in this series picked up that draw on Hanamura. We're going to be getting into our next map of Nepal here for Control. And, well, I mean, this series is so close now. I thought it was going to be one-sided, but, I mean, if this was like March Madness for college basketball, Adam, my bracket has been broken because it can't be Quetzalcoatl in 5 anymore.
Yeah, but we could still get the prediction of a 4-1. There's still that. Though
that's true.
Not necessarily in 5.
4-1 is still in 6, so it would have been the same record, but not in 5 games. We're gonna be jumping into Nepal here. Taking a look here, it's gonna be enshrined inside map. Most likely we'll see not the Farah, maybe the Echo or Soldier. We do have a DC coming out here, so we're gonna get a pause quickly. It was actually Phoenix who DC, not Imperial Phoenix, the entire team, but Phoenix the support. Probably just a disconnection, and quickly will be rejoined shortly. Whether stepped on your power switch and then you have to reboot everything.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you, Adam?
Yeah, it happened to me. It was during like the beginning of this season that happened to me before, and you had to cast by yourself. I think it was like the first or second match, and I'm like, you better not disconnect on me again, internet, or you will be feeling my wrath.
Disconnect. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't disconnect. That has happened. It's happened to me before. It's happened to me when you and I were Cassie, and that it happens. But honestly, coming into this, I'm really surprised we haven't seen a lot more Reinhardt, Adam. Why do you think that is?
I think probably not as much mobility involving with Reinhardt, or having to use him to push through, which I think the push through hasn't been working out, but Arisa is good at holding the line, and I don't think they've really needed the Reinhardt with the big aggression that they've had even without him. But anyways, as we go into Nepal, Imperial Phoenix are up 2-1. This is map 6, or I should say map 5. We had a draw in Hanamura, and I just want to say Imperial Phoenix started up 2-0, and then Flex Sealers was able to take Hollywood away from him, and then Hanamura ended in a draw thanks to a quick and smart anti-nade out of Pleb, who I will be honest, had he not played the Ana in that situation, when Rags, I think was who played the Symmetra, got the teleport her to send the entire Flex Sealers to the point, that most likely would have been a map win for Flex Sealers. But let's go on and let's talk Gabe and the Gabe Phoenix connection. these two are some of the best duos we've ever seen play in this game in UGC. With Phoenix, whether she's healing or whether she's pulling off the damage boost, and then Gabe benefiting from it, especially as the Pharah, doing a lot of damage. And this chemistry from these two is one of the reasons why Imperial Phoenix has had some domination for throughout the intermediate season. Why they're the number one? I think they're the number one seed.
Yeah, they were the one seed. Number one seed, definitely, Adam.
And only have lost 3 maps prior to this grand finals.
Well, there were many reasons why these Quetzalcoatls coming in here were highly favored. Their record, their dominance in the previous series in the regular season. This is an exciting fact, folks. These two teams, they did not play each other in the intermediate regular season in the 6 matches. This is the first time these two teams are facing Adam, and we're seeing how these two teams are adjusting to each other.
Yeah, especially we've seen the adjusting out of Flex Sealers back at Hollywood. Kind of a good Hollywood ending, at least in that part of the movie. Flex Sealers finally getting their revenge. And then, like I mentioned before, Pleb pretty much getting a game-saving anti-nade when Rag sent the entire team through teleporter to the point.
Yeah, Pleb's been really, really nice here on the support line. Gabe's gonna be playing the fair once again. John Cochran dangerously low gets taken out here. Largicus and Flint mix it up here with the tank lineup. Flint playing the Hog and Largicus playing the Sigma. But nice anti-nade from Pleb again. Resurrection by Badgers brings back Flint. And now Flint says bye-bye, takes a ride off the side of the point. They're not going to be able to walk onto point now without that Hog. You have to be dangerously careful. Rag's trying to get something with this Tracer pick. Now Largicus taking a spot on point, but immediately deleted. Almost gonna be capped. Gabe popping the barrage just to pressure some people. Gets the point, but Gabe actually resurrected. That's impressive. The defense matrix from Bendy Shaw keep Phoenix alive. Now they have Gabe once again. Sean Cochran dangerously low, needs to get some heals. Pleb does have the nano boost, along with Phoenix with the Valkyrie. Lots of ultimates on the side of Flex Sealers though. Valkyrie is used by both teams, both Mercies, just flying around, giving out extra heals and damage boosts. Now it's Maru popping the visor, looking for anyone. Looking to damage anyone down. 33% build up for Quetzalcoatl, and the whole Hog pushing Bendy Shrouds all the way out of there. And they're gonna have control at this point here, Adam.
And this is just the adjustments from Flex Sealers starting from the first 2. Sure, they may not have won Hanamura, but this is a very different Flex Sealers team we have seen from the first 2 maps.
Yeah, definitely a big difference here. They switched over to the Diva, Largicus did, and Flint's still on the Hog. Like to hook some people off the side of the map. Finally seeing that. John Cochran on the Hammond has a minefield. Diva Bomb sneaks in the kill, takes out Dr. Kills. Badger's probably going to be looking for the res here. They can get it. Not sure if it's going to be safe. There's the res coming out. Brings Dr. Kills back in the fight. Maru takes out Gabe, and Dr. Kills pops the nano boost onto Largicus. Largicus, though, doesn't get anything, and Valerie picks up the double pulse bomb elimination onto Maru, and Dr. Kills also takes out Badgers early, and it's Blue lay up in the kill feed, but not before 62% build up for Flex Sealers.
And now some ults well spent right there. Now, Pleb does have an 80% ready for nano boost, but be careful, they have to deal with Largicus possibly sending in a self-destruct, which could scatter them.
There's a nice kill pick off onto Badger. D popping off once again. Badger can't resurrect themselves with the Mercy, so they're gonna have to fly all the way back. 62% build up both sides. Gabe almost has the Bob. Rags wins the 1v1. Now the Diva Bomb on the left side. Doesn't get anything. Rags popping off. Takes out 2. They do get the nano boost onto John Conquering though off. Now the visor from Maru pressuring people. John Conquering takes out Badgers, but the visor's just gonna be too much pressuring. Slant comes down. John Conquering gets taken out. And it's gonna be flipping back over to Flex Sealers.
And that was some good pressure from Maru using that tactical visor, though didn't get any kills. Did create some good pressure, just enough to help him get that point. And now Maru's teammates, Rags, Badger, Dr. Kills, now have their ults on standby. It looks like this is an even battle, although Valerie will have a pulse bomb and Phoenix will almost have that Valkyrie on standby.
Well, it's gonna be the last team fight here. Nano boost commanded by Dr. Kills. Diva Bomb from Bendy Straw gets nothing. Instead, Rags picks up the first kill. Now the pulse bomb from Valerie gets it done, takes out Dr. Kills. And the support of Phoenix gone, but the DPS of Flex Sealers trying to equalize it here. Minefield all in the back line, but Rags has been stepping it up here actually. Side Flex Sealers 99% up. Overtime is triggered. Bendy Straw, D-Mech, John Conquering dangerously low. Needs to get a health pack, but doesn't. John Conquering falls. Maru doing this and get it done. Building up to that visor. Bendy Straw gets the remake though. That's a lot of health and a lot of pressure on the point. But Maru has the visor. Getting it eaten up by the Diva defense matrix. Diva Bomb coming out onto the point. Gabe switched over to the Symmetra, gets 1, but it's Flint on the Hammond, gets 2. Pleb on the switch, someone has to stay on the point. It's just Pleb and Valerie. Valerie trying to take him out, but that's it.
Good choice.
That's it. Flex Sealers watch away the first point of Nepal.
And that's some nice pressure coming out of the Flex Sealers, especially when the Maru, the tactical visor coming out despite no kills. If you could create pressure from those ults, like you could scatter opponents, you could scare them, you can make them nervous, and probably cause them to either make a mistake or end up just not being able to survive long after the ults are up.
Yeah, really, I mean, we see that coming out from these Flex Sealers. We see them just adjust perfectly at them. Gonna be playing the Pharah Mercy on both sides now. Again, no Reinhardts. We haven't seen Reinhardt be played. It's all been Winston Diva or Diva Hammond or the occasional Orisa Diva. But it's only been those 4 tank lineups. A little bit Hog on that last map, actually. My mistake. Hog and Sigma. Dr. Kills opens up. It's the supports picking up the kills on the DPS. And usually that is flipped. It's usually the DPS killing the support, but it's the support stepping up here. Love to see that. And it's going to be going to the side of Flex Steelers, picking up first control at this point.
Hey, sometimes they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. Like, if they're not able to heal anybody, if they gotta defend themselves, why not get some damage going for yourselves? Badgers and Dr. Kills doing just that, and look, Dr. Kills has a nano on standby again.
Another nano. He's just been building up those nanos so quickly here, so quickly. Pleb only 45%, now 50. Do have 2 tank ultimates coming up online. They have to find a good opening here. They are on the point, trying to pressure them to get onto point, stay on it. Minefields by Flint's gonna help. Nano boost onto Flint, just covering the entire point. Pulse bomb from Rags gets nothing. Instead, Valerie takes out Dr. Kills, but Flint gets John Conquering, and it's not in a resable position. Dr. Kills is. Rags gets 2 before falling down. Gets a headshot to Pleb. Maru has the barrage, just looking to use it, but 55% build up, and Quetzalcoatl has to regroup.
And once again, they do indeed. But let's go back to going through that minefield. Even if you're an angry gorilla, that's a lot of damage there, and you can get finished off pretty easily there.
Yeah, you could easily get finished off. 70% filled up. Nearly the last team fight, and Mar has a barrage. They're looking for it on the supports in the back line, maybe. Gonna be Diva Bomb first. Mar just trying to find position. Here comes in the back line, trying to get the Ana, but a good defense nature coming in from Bendy Shaw. They were ready for it. Batter go gets resurrection, and Flynn picks up the kill on Pleb instead. Quetzalcoatl flips it over here. They have to be careful not to get all eliminated. Largkiss takes out Phoenix. Valerie, though, finds 2. And it's Valerie able to hold on to this point.
And it looks like Imperial Phoenix is starting to regain their composure after not being able to win a map since Dorado. I think they're making readjustments to counter the Flex Sealer's adjustments.
Well, they actually, Rags was trying to pressure the Diva. They get the D-Mech, and Bendy Shaw uses the Diva Bomb just so they can have a fresh mech for this next team fight. It's the little things here, folks, that really make the difference. Large Kiss, a good eat onto Valerie's post bomb. Badger brings Maru back in the fight, makes it a 6v6. Minefield all over the bridge and underneath, and the Nano Boost onto Maru, trying to win it in the 1v1 onto Gabe, looking for it dangerously low, but gets nailed and down. Bendy Shaw gets the double elimination, and Valerie cleans it up, taking out Rags, and the Quetzalcoatl is going to get control of this point for more and force the last team fight.
And a good job on the supports keeping John alive so he can save that Primal Rage for a later fight, especially when we get into the later points of this point, as they're ticking up 75% and counting. So yeah, you got the Nano Boost, you got the Primal Rage on standby, and we're gonna see what that does.
Well, they pick up 2 kills quickly, and 84%. They're gonna have to regroup, but they're gonna have someone. Someone needs to touch here. 90%. Larger Case gets a kill on John Cochrane. Larger Case should be able to touch here. They pop the Diva Bomb without the shift. They try to get the remake. I'm not sure what they're trying to do there. Now the Nano Boost coming out onto Valerie. Pressure gets a pulse bomb on Dr. Kill, but Flea gets a key kill on Phoenix. Valerie gets the 1v1 onto the Tracer. Valerie getting 3 kills. Try and close it out. Tie this one up. 100% to 89. Valerie was the sole provider there for Quetzalcoatl right there at the end.
And just a lot of damage, especially when you're using Tracer. That shred of damage you could do, that could shred tanks too. And people are saying Tracer's not really a tank killer. I think she is, and especially a support hunter, especially with her mobility, the flanking, and now Valerie going for the Symmetra to probably try to get all of Imperial Phoenix to the point rather quickly on that one.
Yeah, instead of playing the Lucio, just drop the TP from spawn there, and then switch back to Tracer, triple blink, and just get the rest of the team there very, very quickly. Gabe sticky with the Echo. Mara playing the Soldier, so no Pharah in this fight. Still Mercy's coming out. Both sides, Tracer, both sides, and the tanks of Winston Diva, both sides. Near mirror compositions. Large Kiss gets a kill onto Gabe. That's a key elimination, trying to prevent the res. John Cochrane and Flint just zap each other up on the high ground. Flint gets out of there, and it's going to be Flex is able to get control of point. A big anti-nade from Dr. Kills gets 3, and they're going to be able to get control of this point pretty solidly.
And going for the previous round, Largicus probably would have wanted that Diva Bomb back, because, like, even though they did capture the point, I'll bet if Imperial Phoenix gets the point, gets the round, gets the map, we could look back at that moment and probably thinking Largicus would want that Diva Bomb back, which could have been helpful, especially putting it on the point, especially when everyone's contesting it.
Yeah, I think he might have been worried that he wasn't able to gonna be able to touch it, and he used the Diva Bomb to get a remake to get a boost, but I don't think that made a difference. He might have meant to shift forward and then launch the Diva Bomb and just accidentally get there. We did get a pause. It's Flint's internet once again. Just some lag there, some ping issues. That's completely fine. So we're gonna be getting started back here. It's about 5v6 Adam, but the Tracer of Valerie's gonna rejoin quickly, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a quick team fight here.
I think so too. With how fast the Tracers are, and now Flint's gotten damaged a bit. So now this is the final round of the map. Winner takes Nepal. We'll be going to Junkertown after this.
Well, here's the Nano Boost from Flynn. Gets a Primal Rage barely, and then it's going crazy in that tiny room. Takes out Phoenix, takes out Flem, no support. And just like that, that's another team fight win with only 2 ultimates committed by Flex Sealers.
And we have been talking about how perfectly well timed the ults were for the Imperial Phoenix. Flex Sealers, they have their own ult economy as well. They don't need very much. It's not about how much ults you use, it's how well you can use as few of the ults as possible. Flex Sealers doing just that with a self-destruct, a Valkyrie, and a Pulse Bomb to spare.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you have 4 ultimates and 60% build up. If you're careful here, you might just walk away with this first 1 team fight. Phoenix drops the Valkyrie early. Diva Bomb up top gets nothing of his own people around. Maru uses the visor, trying to find some pressure on the Phoenix. Just playing really far away to keep himself safe. Diva Bomb doesn't get anything from Bendy Straw. Gabe get close to a duplicate, but a long team fight turns into 3 eliminations, 2 from Rags and 1 from Maru, and Maru just gets right back in the fight. 87%, and almost 90, and they might walk away with a 100-0. Bendy Straw has to be the one to touch, but it could be John Cochran rolling in 5% away. 97, 98, and the touch is, and the trigger overtime is there. John Cochran with the Nano Boost from Flip. Now Gabe dropping the duplication onto Diva, trying to build up some Diva Bomb. Valerie gets 1. Flynn has Primal Rage. He's gonna use it. John Cochran is slept. Gets the kill onto Flip, and the Diva Bomb from the Echo duplicate of Gabe doesn't get anything, but he gets the kill onto Dr. Kills. Valerie finds elimination on Flint, but Res coming on Dr. Kills though brings it back into the fight. Largest gets 1. They might try to win this. A momentum switch. Post bomb onto Bendy Straw, very low. Uses the Diva Bomb just to get a clean remake, but they almost get taken out, and they do. John Cochran though takes out Maru, looking for the resurrection if they have time. A big switch. Gabe switch over to Sombra just to get back quickly. Valkyrie by Badgers, able to keep heal, and the point is switch, and it's overtime once again. Phoenix gets a kill on Dr. Kills to give them the advantage and get the rally. Maru, cover of the top line with the visor. Doesn't get any eliminations, but Badger gets the resurrection of Dr. Kills, and this point should flip over, but Large Kids gets the Diva Bomb kill. Finally, Valerie and Gabe getting more eliminations. They should be able to flip it over here and in this overtime.
And talk about the tenacity of Imperial Phoenix. They will not go down easily. Like I said, 9-0, 4 maps lost and a draw on another map. They really want to win this series. They really want to get this momentum back from the Flex Healers, who have pretty much taken their momentum since Hollywood.
Yeah, since Hollywood, that's really when it switched. They got the draw on Hanamura to try to turn it back. Now they want to win it here. John Cochran gets the Nano Boost up on high ground, just shooting down a nice slam, but his anti needs to get the Mega underneath. Now regrouping, Valerie wins the 1v1 onto Rags. Not really in a resurrectable position. Nano Boost though, able to zone everyone out here. Badgers just pocketing the Soldier and Maru. And some minefields in the back line. Nice EMP that gets Flint and negates that and then deleted. 73% filled up. And it's Quetzalcoatl trying to pick up their third map win.
And they got the tools to spare. Benstraw does have the self-destruct. Valerie does have the pulse bomb, but so does Rags. Maru might be the danger factor for this next team fight with that tactical visor, unless Benstraw can get a perfectly timed defense matrix.
Well, here it is, 94%, 95. Last team fight. Valerie in the back line looking for the pulse bomb. They're walking in. And it's Maru with the visor. Gets a early kill on Pleb. But Valerie trades it and takes out Dr. Kills. There's no mercy and no support for Quetzalcoatl. And this Flex Sealer's picking up the eliminations. And he stay on point in the overtime. But they are up in the advantage. Blink gets taken out by Valerie with a pulse bomb. But resurrected and back into fight. Overtime is triggered and flipped over. And Flex Sealer ties the series up. And we, with the farthest we can go, no, we have to go to a map 7 now. We have to go to a map 7 here, Adam.
Well, it's 2-2. We could possibly have a map 8, because it's the first to 4. So, if we want this to end on a map 7, one of these teams is gonna have to win these next 2. But look at Valerie to try and keep Imperial Phoenix alive, but. If we gotta give credit for that last map, I'm gonna give Maru the credit. Because you remember me saying that how the tactical visor could be rather dangerous? It may have only gotten Pleb, but that one tactical visor kill made it a very significant ult there.
Well, yeah, it was significant right at the end, but overall, Adam, I think instead of Maru definitely stepping up there, Rags was the main factor, Adam, I feel. I mean, picking up 1, 2, 3 eliminations through the entire map and picking up nearly, I think, 35-40% kill percent, kill participation total was insane. We do get a sub here coming out for Quetzalcoatl. It's going to be Sauce Boss subbing in for John Cockring as we get into our next map of Junkertown, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that Orisa Diva come out from Flex Sealers here.
And this is a great map to hold the line, especially if you're on defense going on the high ground, which this is a very good high ground spot near the end of the first point there. See where the sign says Junkertown? You just go through that window and set up a shield. And I would be surprised if someone picks a Bastion on defense on that one. We haven't seen much of a Bastion yet. Although teased us with the Bastion, only to go back to...
They've teased us. They've shown us Sebastian a few times. But, I mean, we haven't seen the pirate ship yet. Maybe we'll see the pirate ship. I, personally, Adam, would like to see the pirate ship. However, it is not considered a super valuable strat in these high levels of Overwatch, but sometimes you can just play it and then get away with it. Yep. Maybe we'll see that from one of these teams, but we're going to get here into our map. 30 seconds, we'll take a look at the heroes' choices. Another common pick, Adam, that these teams could play are the double snipers with Hanzo and Widowmaker.
Lots of high ground for sniping action, especially on this very open field there, right by the Junkertown sign and the end of the first point. And I've witnessed a lot of big multi-kills from Diva ults when all barriers are gone and hacks are gone, man. Yep, there it is. Gabe and Valerie going snipers.
Yep, double sniper. Double sniper, double shield. There's a huge, big difference, and they did switch to their Orisa player Bear coming in as well for the tank lineup, and Sauce Boss playing the support lineup. But these are two huge different compositions now. We haven't seen either of these teams play it.
And especially Phoenix taking a break from the Mercy and opting to go for the Baptiste, and Sauce, who is filling in for Pleb, who had the clutch in Hanamura, going for the Zenyatta.
We'll have to see if Gabe or Valerie can get it done with the sniper composition along with Maru and Rax. This cart's getting moving right underneath the bridge, trying to go underneath the second. Not a lot of pressure here as they're just waiting for a sniper to find some picks. No one's been able to stop this cart yet. They're just right around the corner on the bridge. Now they're being aggressive, taking this angle. Bear the drop and pulled off. While the flank coming out for Bendy Strong. Valerie gets a headshot onto Maru, wins the 1v1 Widow Duel. And now it's go time. They're trying to be a little bit aggressive here. Valerie way far back, trying to find a headshot on anyone. But it's not happening. Bear rotates around, gets onto cart. Now let's walk it back, go to that mini health pack room. Badger gets a kill onto Gabe with the onto Hanzo. Actually, Zenya doing some damage. Haya put damage with those orbs. Large Kiss takes out Bear, and when you're up 2, Maru, nice 1, 2 headshot. Deletes the visor from Valerie, and they coast into point A.
That was some nice shots out of Maru. Taking out both Ben Straw and Valerie just like that. That's how deadly Widowmaker could be in the right hands. In the most accurate hands. And then we just saw it out of Maru just then and there.
When the right hands, it's definitely Maru so far in this duel. Picking up that double headshot elimination, it's insane. Rex does have the Dragon Strike though. You could see where they are, and nice pull with onto the high ground could be a difference maker. Have to see as they're walking around here. They're up on the bridge, wait for the pull to come out. They also have the Flux. Here's the pull and the Flux over top right, and a Dragon Strike underneath. Immortality Field keep everyone healthy and alive, and dodge it. 2 ultimates used, and Gabe finds a double kill, and they're countering, and they win that team fight, and they get through those 2 ultimates.
That's a very nice hold on there, but look at the amount of progress they gave up in the process. Is 62 meters there, and Flex Sealers still have 4 minutes to get point B, and they have 2 ults on standby compared to 3 ults from Imperial Phoenix.
Yeah, they have those support ultimates. They have the trans right for a Dragon Strike or whatever that might be. Run pop the window here. Amplification Matrix you use up on high ground. Just take some space. Maru has the sights and knows where everyone is. They see the Zenyatta way in the back of Sauce Boss. But here comes the hard flank. Look at this hard flank all about on the high ground. And the Immortality Field's not there. And a big play by Gabe. Count them 4, folks. Gabe said, hey, everyone's in that stairwell. Takes a Dragon Strike. That cart, the Zen is still pushing a cart. No one knows they're gonna be pushing a cart. He might be able to get there, and he has to punch the train. Oh man, Adam Badger almost pushed it all the way, but they had to use the Transcendence to stop the back cap. Almost disastrous.
That's a huge mistake out of Imperial. Like, you can't pay attention when you see a payload moving. That's when you be thinking, we gotta go to the payload and see who's pushing it. And Sauce had to use that Transcendence. I would bet Sauce would want that one back.
I mean, if I'm Flexiors, I take a near back cap for Transcendence and still 3 minutes and a time bank every day. Valerie wins the headshot kill onto Maru. Out Transcendence to give everyone extra healing, but Bendy Straw finds the elimination on Badger. Large Kiss trying to equalize it, taking out Valerie. The Sauce Boss gets the double elimination. They use the Flux as well, but I don't think they really needed there. 2 minutes in time bank for them.
Yeah, that would have been something I probably would have saved for the next fight. Although Phoenix does have that amp matrix on standby, and this time they paid attention to the payload. Am I right, guys?
Yes, they did pay attention to the payload. Flexiors have some ultimates coming in here, though. They have the Flux Dragon composition. All they have is Phoenix's Immortality Field. They use the Amplification Matrix to start it off, but they actually get a nice raw kill and elimination onto Large Kiss. Really nice snipe coming in from Bendy Straw. taking them out. Rags, a nice headshot onto Phoenix, but they don't have the numbers to push in here. They used the Flux and didn't get anything out of it.
And such a nice work again from this Imperial Phoenix defense. You saw Largicus try to use a Graphitic Flux, hoping for something big, and he just gets denied. Although
Martyr's in the
both
backline here.
Those do have the Dragon Strikes on standby.
I think Martyr's gonna try to be staggery and just keep killing Sauce Boss dangerously low, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. They're gonna be taking a 5v6 every time, and they get opening elimination with Rags' Dragon Strike. Find some more, but Gabe and Phoenix trying to equalize it. Badger gets a double kill with the Zenyatta, and it's just Gabe and Maru and them was just keeping Sauce Boss in the spawn point that entire team fight.
And that's a great aggression out of Flex Sealers. And let's see if the Flex Sealers are able to clear this at all, we could potentially look back at Badger almost C9ing this earlier on.
Yeah, that you made that big progress. Maru get taken out by Valerie, but then Rags deletes Valerie with the headshot arrow. Rags now in good position up on the high ground, just applying so much pressure on this line. Valerie though pops the visor so the rest of the team knows where everyone's at. Everyone just pushing a cart here though. The tanks, Arista and Sigma, Largicus, and find it up big! Full spot coming in from Maru. That gotcha and takes out 3, picks up a 4th kill on Valerie and Maru. Big plays there, rolling around, trying to get there all the way across the finish line.
And that's a great flank. Nobody saw Maru coming until that pulse bomb came out, and it was just too late for half that team. That was a quick, easy team fight for Flex Sealers.
They're going to be pushing this here. Gabe on the flank behind the tanks. No one knows he's there, and Gabe just melts their health bar away while Bendystraw picks up the kills. 1-2 eliminations. They were trying to push it all the way, but only 30 seconds remaining. They get one final push.
And they're gonna hope to at least push back Flex Sealers in this last team fight. They do have the Dragon Strike, the Transcendence to keep the team healthy, and the Graphitic Flux to just mess everyone up. But so does Largicus, so does Rags, and so does Badger. So we're gonna be seeing twins on standby.
Here it is. Overtime gonna be triggered here. Largicus used the Flux first and the Transcendence of both teams. Keep everyone healthy. Dragon Strikes on both sides, but Dr. Kill sneaks 1 kill through and gets out Valerie. Bear though takes out Badges. 1 support gone, and there's more blue in the kill feed than red. Rags trying to turn the momentum. Takes out 2. Takes out Phoenix and trying to get more. Rags takes out Sauce Boss. Rags being a dirty rag and taking out the kills. Rags takes out 4. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. Rags being crazy on the Hanzo, looking to keep them in the team fight. Mara and Dr. Kill to find the melee finishers. It's Bendystraw they have to take out, and the Lucio Sauce Boss stalling. Rags being ridiculous. You gotta be kidding me. The Dragon Strike over the point, and they couldn't have done it Adam, without Rags right there at the end.
I gotta say, a great job out of Rags as well as Maruper's providing a ton of damage, but I'll bet the biggest contributor in that round, whether you agree with me or not, has to go to Badger at point B. Just almost C9ing that. That had to be the huge difference between getting the 3rd point and not getting the 3rd point.
Yeah, I mean, with that back cap almost there, it allowed them to get so much distance until the end of point B, and then there wasn't too much to push. You win 1 team fight, and then you get there, and right there at the end, Rack stepping up there, playing the Hanzo, find the kills. I gotta say, maybe even a comfort pick for him. Where has he been with this Hanzo, Adam? Where has he been this whole time?
Where's the Hanzo? I think I'm just getting Gabe getting out Hanzo'd by Rags so far, especially in terms with getting like the much needed key picks on with the Dragon Strike, or getting a headshot with Valerie. or just... And Maru, however, what a beast Maru has been with the headshot, especially in the first point. So now
Maru's on the flank. Try and sneak an early headshot on the Widowmaker. Almost gets there, just missed it barely. Jump shot doesn't get it either. It's gonna be Quetzalcoatl on the attack now. Nice pull, and Rags gets a kill onto Gabe. And Rags has really been stepping up here over Gabe so far, ever since Hanamura and Nepal. Valerie wins the 1v1 duel onto Maru. And the spawn advantage is for the attackers. Valerie gets 2, takes out both snipers, so they are in clear of sight. The Ranru is resurrected. So we're gonna have some pressure there. 6v16 fight. Valerie on the flank, looking to find more. Takes out both support. Valerie stepping up here with the Widowmaker. Finds 3 in that team fight, and they're gonna coast into point A.
Valor's gonna be saying tomorrow, hey, you got those Widow sniper shots? Well, guess what? So do I. And oh wait, hey, hang on, I was gonna say, you're not done yet. You have a 1/10 of a meter to left to push that point across. And Valerie now going for the Genji on this one.
Yeah, it's switching over to the Genji just to apply some more pressure on that Widowmaker, but Maru has switched over to the Tracer. That's a first Genji, actually, I think we've seen all season. First time tonight, and first time all season. Dive common hero play. The Flux is used inside. We have a very close quarter battle here, and 2 kills going the other side. Large Kids picking up 3 in that team fight. While Maru following up there, finds the other 3. That's a hat trick to both sides. Rags resurrected. And a nice defensive play in that small room for Flex Sealers.
I'm thinking for Valerie, I don't think the Genji's working out. I'm going to go back to the Tracer, get some flanking going. Hopefully I can pick off some healers and help my team at least push this point to point B.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pull dragon combo or the bongo used here very, very soon. Gabe also has the dragon strike. Saucepaws Transcendence is online to prevent any damage from a pull dragon from Rag. They're going through the tiny room. Here comes a dragon, but the Transcendence is there. Keep everyone healed. Immortality field is used. Keep everyone up online. Phoenix, though, picks up a static kill on the Maru. At least. Really dangerous area there. The Immortality field is, or the Amplification Matrix is used, and it's right in the stairway, able to pressure them out. But you just see Large Kiss and Villain just pushing so much pressure there in that stairwell. Finally, the Bongos allows them to walk out. Bear try and take pressure onto Cart. Gabe gets a headshot onto Dr. Kills, and it's blue in the kill feed. And finally, they found the opening. Gabe gets the double along with Benny Straw. They're gonna push in point B here.
Yeah, that was a good job just staying calm in that situation. Especially, they may have dropped a few players, but I gotta give credit to even Dr. Kills tried to keep the team alive with the Immortality field. But let's just look, the Immortality field during that instance of the Dragon Strike, it's a very handy tool when used correctly, and we saw in that instance.
Yes, it's very handy when used correctly, and it was used there. Keep them in the fight, just was a little too much. Gabe sneaks a elimination onto Maru through the double shield. There's the signal. Phoenix drops the Immortality field, keep them alive. Cart still moving. It's gonna be Valor just stay on the cart. Amplification Matrix used, and Dr. Kill takes out Bandy Straw. No Sigma. That's a key tank gone. Now they're pushing, taking space. Gabe gets like headshot onto Large Kiss and Rags up on the high ground. Good position here. That's one. That big pulse bomb pushed in, and Mario only takes out Phoenix. Phoenix jumping up in the air to avoid the tanks, but it is going to be Flex Sealers winning that team fight.
That's a good work, taking Ben Straws out of the equation. One of your best tanks in there, and when you have him gone, that's a little less versatility you have working in your in the mix.
A lot of time in the time bank though for Quetzalcoatl. They have to hold for a long time for these Flex Sealers. They can do it. We've seen them do it during the timeout. All starts here. Dragon Strike from Gabe through the center pillar. Able to get people very low. Flint dangerously low. Needs to get the heals from the Baptiste of Dr. Kill. Baird deletes Rags from existence. And they're pushing this card all the way to the right side center pillar. Rags is gone. The only ultimate there online. Gabe takes out Badgers, the second ultimate online. Rags pop the Dragon Strike all the way from spawn, just zoning people off the cart. Flint low, and it's Bloom the kill feed. Quetzalcoatl trying to cross the finish line here. Go all the way to the end. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's really no one else to touch here. Badgers gets the lead and won't have the trend, and that's it. They get an extra minute because Flex Sealers didn't finish it with 0 seconds in time bank.
And that was a great job taking Rags out of the equation. He was the only one of that team who had an ultimate on standby, and then after that, using it as spawn point, that felt more like a desperation move than anything else, trying to separate all of Imperial from the payload, but it just didn't really work out too well. So here we are in extra rounds. We possibly would not have had extra rounds had Badger not almost C9'd the payload earlier in the round 1.2.
Yeah, if they didn't make that progress in that in the first attack, they most likely would have just gotten stopped right then. But that's not what happened, and they got another chance to attack and push this.
And this is basically a game of inches there. And like I said, we probably possibly wouldn't see Busan at all. Yeah, that's the little bit of inches that can make the biggest of differences, especially in the game of payload or hybrid in that matter. So now we're back at the beginning. Round 3. Let's see who's gonna get the best snipes here.
We'll have to see as we're seeing double shields and double sniper composition. Very common here on Junkertown. Lots of eyes on the DPS, Rags and Mar and Valerie and Gabe. Try and find those opening picks. Cart moving under the bridge. Again, rotations coming out of Quetzalcoatl on the defense. 30 seconds remaining to overtime is Trigger. See Gabe on the flank, but Rags finds the headshot of Valerie. Soft spot taking out Large Kiss, a big elimination on the off tank. Have to be careful to only have the Orisa. The DPS really need to step it up to find the kills. 10 seconds to me. Bear finds a kill onto Flynn. There's no tanks to touch the point. Who's gonna be there? Mara gets a kill. Someone needs to touch here, and no one's gonna make it. Doctor skills. So close, but just barely away. That's as far as they're gonna move with 1 minute.
Oh man, if you're Flex Sealers, you're gonna be feeling a lot of pressure here, because all Imperial Phoenix needs is 101.88 meters. They just need to get the payload to close to the Junker Sound sign. And look, almost 3.5 minutes of time is what they have. And there's a possibility they might not need all that time to get the payload across.
Okay, now, Adam. So,
Yes.
when I was playing at collegiate level at Ohio State, we played or scrimmed against some team. I think it was Kent State, maybe it was Kent or Akron, and they decided in this situation we didn't have to push too far, but they played the defense of a Bastion with the Sigma and Orisa, and they played right close to our door, and they just pressured us. I think that's what you gotta do here on the defense, but that's not what they're opting to do. They're opting to play the Reinhardt instead and play super close here. They're gonna be playing the Mei, so still very aggressive here, trying to catch them out. But look at this smart rotation coming out from Quetzalcoatl, going out the other way and not allowing something, but Rags gets the headshot onto Phoenix right through the shields. All Phoenix needs is 2 kills and they're gonna get them right there. They're gonna not get them. They got one. Flint's gone. That's gonna be big, but a big stall by Maywolf by Maru on the May. It's all up on the high ground. Dropping down is Largicus with the Winston. Dangerously low. Needs to get some heals right there. Largicus needs to get the heals. But there it is. There's the 2 elimination. Rags finds a headshot onto Valerie. Needs more. The charge coming in by Flint. And then Stagger and the lead is stunned. Rags needs to get something, but it's not happening. Quetzalcoatl find the kills, and they just get on the cart and stall it out. They're going to get regrouped and then one final hold here.
And that was just keeping their cool with Imperial. Although Maru did have a nice Maywall to at least burn a little clock off. But Imperial really had some great adjustments on that one. With opting out of the Reaper and Valerie going back to the Widowmaker on this.
Here we go. We see in the Rhine now. Gonna be started with a Dragon Strike, zoning everyone off the card. Rallied by Saucepaw, so giving the extra heal. It's Mallory with that shot onto Badger. Started off. Now the Flux coming out. Gets a very low high noon by Gabe and solidifies it. Quetzalcoatl's gonna walk away with Junkertown and take a lead in the series once again, 3-2.
I think they've refound their momentum in this that they might have lost since Hollywood. They're showing up. They're the #1 team in this entire intermediate. But get a little Maru. Maru, put the team on their back with that triple kill. That was one of the factors that would eventually help Flex Sealers get the 3 points that they needed to at least keep themselves alive a little while longer.
Gabe, 55% kill percentage. Wait, oh my goodness. Gabe is great. Folks, we are going to map 7 with a possible map 8. if Flex Sealers wins map 8 here.
Or map 7.
Or map 7. Sorry, yeah, map 7. If they win Oasis here, it's all the way to overtime. Like, this is it. This is it.
Wow. Can you imagine a map 8? How long this match has been? Already at a map 7 thanks to the draw on Hanamura. But yeah, the map 8. But what would map 8 be after Oasis or after Busan? That we would have to find out. Or Busan is the map 8, I should say, so my apologies on that one. But let's go back to Maru. Can be such a team carrier in these types of situations, especially when coming in clutch, especially with the pulse bomb, getting the triple kill to help his team to help at least keep the team alive, even without the win in Junkertown. It was life within there. But let's give Badger some credit for keeping the team alive with the near C9.
Yes.
They're definitely making this interesting.
Yeah, it definitely keeping it close, making it interesting. It started off one side with Imperial Phoenix picking up the 2 wins, taking early 2-0 lead. And it turned it around with Flex Sealers picking up their first win on Hollywood, then holding for the draw Imperial Phoenix, but then losing Nepal the next map, tying it 2-2, and in the close one here on Junkertown, picking up their 3rd win in the series, Quetzalcoatl, now match point Quetzalcoatl. Everyone watching, I hope you're enjoying this very exciting and long series. This will be, Adam, the longest cast I have done. So this has been all exciting, I hope everyone at home is having a wonderful time. Enjoy both these teams competed out here in the grand finals. Thank you everyone for watching so much. We appreciate your support, and we also appreciate Bite Ramen, which is Filet Season 16 of UGC Overwatch, the high protein noodle that does it all. Go to shop.biteramen.com/UGC to save 10% off your order from us here. That is shop.biteramen.com/UGC. Promo code UGC. Adam, this is such a long cast, and man, I'm getting tired.
I am too. I think with so much casting going on tonight, it's making me hungry. I might need to get. I need my energy back after all this.
Yeah, gotta order it up. But yeah, I mean, it's still a very exciting series. Both these teams take just a short break here, and as both these teams get settled in and also relax, make sure you all stay hydrated out there. I know I am through this long cast, and just so you know, we're almost to the end here, folks. We're almost to the end, Adam, for this series.
Well, not unless Flex Sealers would like to have a word. If they win Oasis, we're gonna have them. This series could go even longer. Mappe Busan, let's see about this.
Yes, if Flex Sealers wins, then we are going to map 8. And after this series, if the beginners finals is still going on, then we will jump over to that and bring you that action. So make sure you stick around to see the tail end of beginners finals, which is currently going on right now. Again, that'll be me and Ethan will be stepping in here and being my co-caster for the beginners finals. But until then, we still have this one to finish up, Adam.
Oh, let me say, this could have been a lot longer is what I was gonna say. Like, can you imagine if we had a draw in Hollywood too? We could have potentially had a map 9, but that won't be the case.
No, it won't be the case. Map 8 is as far as we will go. Oh. But this is I gotta say, this one production just giving us the time how long we've been casting is 2 hours and 33 minutes and 28 seconds. Yes, Adam, this has crossed the longest cast that I have done, and I definitely will remember the series however or whoever wins this one, because it's been a close one, an exciting one. We've had some connection issues from teams from both sides. It has had it all. Draws, pull, reverse switches, momentum switches, and top viewer counts, 105 viewers. This 118 viewers now. It has had it all, Adam.
Yes.
And it's such a great way to end season 16.
Yeah, for those of you just joining us, like he said, this has been a fantastic... Let's flash back real fast. Let's go on to Ilios. Ilios, Imperial, Phoenix, Gabe and Phoenix were the dominant duo. Just eliminating everyone, getting an easy map 1. Dorado, it was same old, just basically near perfection. Map 3 was when we saw Flex Sealers starting to show some flex, and we'll finish off the recapping potentially later on as we get into this from now.
Yes, potentially later on. We're getting to our map 7, Quetzalcoatl 3-2. They can walk away with it here, Adam, if they pull this win out on Oasis. Now we're starting here on Satan Center. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Echo or Farah. coming out from Gabe here just at that high momentum, or at least mobility.
Ready for
And we're gonna be seeing more of that mobility, especially out of Valerie and Rags, and we're gonna be possibly seeing Zarya for the first time in this long series, courtesy of John Cochran. Well, never mind. John said, "Psych, I'm going back to the gorilla, whose name is Winston."
Yep.
Looks like Rags is gonna be teleporting everybody and then switching back.
Yeah, teleporting once again. Gabe's playing the Sombra though instead of a Pharaoh Echo. This one, I'm curious why they're not playing that Pharaoh. You could think here on the map of State Center, it might be a pretty good location, or the Echo, but no, they're going to be playing the Brigitte with Phoenix, probably now building up that EMP. Let's see how fast Gabe can build that up, as both teams engaging on the left side of point here. John Cochran lapping with the Winston, but gets and has the last lap. This Flynn takes out John Cochran, main take gone, anti-name follow-up for Dr. Kills. Able to find a lot of pressure here. Adder almost gone, but a punch from Flynn, and Benishaw gets hit by a car, I think. And well, they have to regroup, and it's Flex Steelers controlling this point first.
Oh, about the whole getting hit by a car thing. Hopefully that driver has the insurance to get repaired, and just hopefully the diva is okay, but she'll be back in the fight.
Yeah, she's back in the fight. Everything's okay. She's good. And Quetzalcoatl coming out and trying to find another way to attack, regrouping once again. And it's going to be Flex Sealers up on the high ground, being poked by Valerie on the flank. Now they walk on the point. The fight's happening up on the front line with the tank. Trying to get something done. Now the Nano boost into the back line. Nano Monkeys on both sides looking for the support. A big sleep comes out, but now the pulse bomb by Rag. It's next full supports as they are buddy-buddy. They had their exit buddies back to the spawn, and Rag finds kill onto Gabe as well. Nice eliminations, and Rags has really been stepping it up here.
And that's a good job out of Regs, taking out both supports right away there. But also a good job on both the Anas, putting the Nano Gorillas to sleep in that team fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little things here, definitely stepping up here for a support line. John Cochran gets taken out early, has to regroup, but 72% build up. We're on last fight territory here. Valerie trying to find a support. Instead, it's Gabe that gets first blood, taking out Badger, taking out key part of the Mercy. Raz wins a 1v1 duel. Now it's a Primal Rage. Flynn has to get out, but Doctor's kills. Gonna have the Nano boost. Most likely gonna put it on the Winston. Diva Bomb over top, doesn't get much. And now the Nano boost onto Flynn. Onto the sports in the back line. A pulse bomb gets double kills again. It's Rag. Finds the double support. Elimination wins the pulse bomb. You gotta be kidding me. Warriors able to take out John Cochran. And Gabe with a visor should be able to keep them in this fight. And it's going to be Badger trying to regroup with this team.
Although nice work once again, getting the supports out of the equation for Rags, but it's just unfortunately for Rags, just for the Flex, the damage was just too much.
Yeah, the damage was too much. Valerie has a pulse bomb and played another Nano boost. Maru able to use the visor, trying to find something, but Valerie gave Flynn, along with the pulse bomb damage, assist him. Rags gets the 1v1 duel, but Gabe with the Helix elimination. Rags has rejoined the fight. Have to be careful about him. Always looking for some plays. And they tried to get the Nano boost on John Cochran, but it's gonna go on Phoenix instead. No monkey Nano boost. That would have been key for a team fight. But John Cochran still uses the Primal Rage. Dangerously low. The Diva Bomb coming in. A nice placement, but gets nothing. Mara gets the Helix kill on John Cochran. And now the visor from Gabe. Eaten up by the defensive matrix of Largicus. Nano Monkey from the side. such a long team fight, and they still haven't switched over the point. They're still looking for kills. Valerie dangerously low, pops the pulse bomb onto Flynn, but it's a primal raid. There's no value there. Rags takes out Phoenix, and they have to fight on the point to get it done. Gabe takes out Dr. Kills the remake onto Flint. It's an even fight, and John Cochrane with the wrecking ball has been stalling this out the entire time. The spawns are coming in, and it's a 2v3 fight. They don't have the supports. 84% build up. They have to regroup a lot. It's Emek.
You see these trade-offs. That'll definitely benefit Imperial Phoenix here as they keep on making progress on this point. But now one more fight. Maru and Badger have their ults on standby. They could potentially turn us around, but going up against Phoenix's rally.
Well, here is going to be Visor by Maru. Takes out Gabe early. That's going to be one. Takes out two. Takes out Valerie. Maru stepping up here, trying to flip this point over. 99% build up by both sides. They have to kill John Cochrane with the wrecking ball. Almost has some minefield. They need to find him, but he's just swinging around. They are up too, but he's still alive. The sleep comes out on them, and now he's off the point. Diva Bomb coming out, doesn't get anything. John Cochrane still in the fight and swinging around in the backline. Has some minefields, needs to find good placement for them. Maru's back with a resurrection, but Gabe has joined the fight with a visor, but deleted from existence. Valor gets the pulse bomb kill on Dr. Kills Flint. But John Cochrane drops the minefields all over the right side. Point takes out Badger. The point is flipped and the overtime trigger. And it goes down. And it's Flex Sealers picking up the win. Adam, that was so close.
And you gotta give credit to John for staying alive as long as he could. Though he was inevitably doomed. But you gotta give him credit for his tenacity in trying to keep the point as long as Imperial Phoenix could. But in the end, Flex saying, we want that point. We want that map 8 so badly. Let's do this.
Yes, they want it so bad. I mean, I think they can still walk away with this one for Imperial Phoenix. I think they can do it. But they gotta get it done here. Flex Sealer trying to force a map 8 overtime map on Busan. Can they do it here on Garden? Both teams engaging here. John Cochrane jumping up high. Dangerous low, going on half. Gata heals to Pleb. Build up those nano boosts on both sides. Maru already 50% to a visor. Dealing so much damage, but gets deleted by Gabe. Resurrection is saved by Badger, and it's red in the kill feed by Rags and Flynn. Taking out play with John Cochrane. They're going to be able to get control of this point first to build up that percent.
And this is the aggression just continuing for the Flex Sealers. And they're just able to like get their ultimate charges up very quickly in these types of team fights.
Yeah, really, really quickly. Bendy Shaw had to jump off, regroup, so that's some more time that's going to take. And they've done the switch. Phoenix and Gabe switched back over to that Brigitte and Somber pick. I have to try to build up that EMP. Maybe look on hack onto Flint if they dive in. Not quite sure what they're trying to do here. Maru has been shutting them down with the Soldier 76 pick with the hit scan. And we haven't seen any Bear or Echo come out once again. Gabe gets killed in Badger, but the visor is used. Was able to poke down people, and now Flint and Rags finish them off. 45% build up, and we're on the verge of a map 8 at.
And Flex Sealers just knowing exactly what they're doing at the right time. And so far, I don't think they've had to use any ults besides the technical visor. And they're going to have 4, almost 5 ults for the next fight.
Yeah, they're going to have 5 ultimates definitely on this next fight. Pulse bomb used by Rag, accidentally suicidal, and Quetzalcoatl trying to take advantage with the nano boost onto John Cochrane. The back line, and a nice kill onto Badger. Plebs, though, gets taken out by Flint. Flint trying to equalize it here. Valerie, though, takes out Dr. Kill. Xiuna gone. And Valerie finds its second melee kill onto Maru though. Flynn, Soul Primal Rage, takes out Valerie, trying to keep them in the fight. 89, 99%, and the Valkyrie from Badger able to give people extra heals. Flint though, hacked and gone, taken out. But they're gonna be able to push it all the way 99. The Badger gets a resurrection onto Flint. This is winnable. Flint takes out Pleb. And the pulse run for Valerie gets Dr. Kills, trying to keep them in the fight. They don't have the EMP just yet. Gabe so close, has it, and trying to find a good place to pop it. It will get there and gets 3, but immediately trying to find values. John Cochrane takes out Maru, finds 2, and it's just the baby diva. Rags is there with the pulse bomb trying to find it, but it's John Cochrane that's going to keep them in the team fight and go flip this point over.
I don't know if this would be factored in from the Rags self-kill there, but I don't know if that would matter very much in the end of this one.
Well, they commit the rally too, just in case. Adam, it was Badger and Dr. Kills that were just pumping Rags into in with heals. Just keeping Rags at 150 health character alive. Just on the point, stalling out. 99% build up for Flex Sealers. We do have another pause here coming out. And, well, Adam, it's Flint. Again, with the lag connections. I wonder if he's playing on Mars, Adam. Maybe that's... Big players, am I right?
Or is he playing it on Jupiter? Probably not. It's a gas planet. It has to be on Mars.
Oh, he's playing on the moon. He's playing Winston, of course. He's...
Hey, we see you all the way at Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yeah, that's where Flynn is playing at. Here we go. We're gonna unpause here as Quetzalcoatl wins that next team fight. Has control of the point, but 99% build up for Flex Sealers at.
And let's see, the only ult that we have right now for Flex Sealers is going to be that tactical visor, but that's going to need to be well timed, just in case with the defense matrix or even from the primal rage.
Well, here's the visor now. Look for some value. They give Rakes the nano boost ability, but Pulse Bomb, Phoenix gone, one support. That's a key one. Diva Bomb is you. It catches Dr. Kills out. Dangerously low, but gets healed back up with the health pack. Rags finds a kill on Fled. There's no support. Mara gets the kill on John Cochrane. Mara gets the second kill on Valerie. It's going on the momentum inside of Flex Sealers, and Sealers gonna cap this point, and they're gonna be walking away with this. And we, Adam, are going. It's so close. The stalls are coming in. Stalls are coming in. Gabe drops the EMP and gets taken out. Everyone is EMP'd. Nothing yet, but it's ready to kill feed, and they should be walking away with it as the stalls are still there, but they are getting the eliminations, and the rest of the team of Quetzalcoatl, they will fall. Phoenix, the last one, be there, and that's gonna do it. Adam, we are going to a map 8 overtime, and Adam, in all the years and seasons for UGC, this is our first map 8, and Rags picking up the play of the game with the double pulse bomb kill. Big plays from Rags this entire series so far, and picks up 3 eliminations right there. Rags 25 objective kills, 38 eliminations total, and we are going to a map 8 first time in UGC history.
And this has been a fantastic series. And when this series first started, when these two met for the first time, we thought that Imperial Phoenix was gonna walk away with an easy win because they've only had 3 map losses going into this map. But Flex Sealers, they have given Imperial Phoenix as many map losses in this match alone. as they have had in the previous 9 games combined.
That is true. Yeah.
Flex Sealers, they're really giving Imperial Phoenix the greatest challenge that they've had to go through this entire season.
Yeah, and when we were talking about here at the start of the series, Adam, how Flex Steelers, many of their games were 3-2 victories, so they've gone the distance, and I think that's a big difference maker, actually. Flex Steelers know how to play, and they've been in those scenarios of 2-2 game point, gotta have it in the clutch time. You know, fourth quarter, everyone's tired. That's when you gotta be playing tight defense. And Quetzalcoatl, they've had just steamrolled all their opponents 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. So they come in, they're playing great at the start, but then Flex Steelers, they want to go the distance, and they have the stamina and the endurance to go the long game. And that's exactly what we've seen here, and that's really, I feel, a big edge for the Flex Steelers.
Yeah, definitely need the endurance, especially in these types of situations. And like, take for example, for let's say Ravens Colts, when the defense injuries kept piling up, the defense was starting to get tired, and this is because of the Ravens' ability to control the ball for long periods of time and making those defenses tired. It's exactly like that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. This is longest stream officially. It was before, but definitely can say it now. While you're at UTC,
Could have been longer.
We're close to 3 hours. We make sure all the teams load in here. Some of the teams having some fun with the hero selections. We get on our way into our overtime map. Our 8th map, overtime, Busan control style. Adam, there's no draws here on control. Someone will be walking away as grand champion.
And this is pretty much the battle of high strength and tenacity against, let's just say this. Imperial Phoenix is pretty much an unstoppable force, but we can consider Flex Sealers as an immovable object. Like Hulk versus Abomination, or yeah, any of that.
Yes, immovable objects. I mean, that's definitely one way of pointing. These Flex Sealers are really stepped up since the start of the series. They've come to play, they have come to win, and they have come to dethrone these Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl with their undefeated season. Try to give them the first loss. 5 seconds till it gets started, and here we go. Overtime map. Who is going to win and walk away with it? It's going to be Quetzalcoatl or Flex Sealers. Let's find out. Both these teams playing in 2 different compositions. One playing more of a very mobile composition with the ball, but they have a Sigma. They play a traditional Winston Diva composition over on the side of Flex Sealers. Both these teams engaging dangerously low as Maru gets taken out by Pleb. Resurrection right there is to bring him back. Then Saucebots gets a nice whip shot with the play that takes out Badger. Quickly join them is in Saucebots that Flint picks up 2. Count Gabe as well. No one has controlled the point yet, so the rest of the team, Flex Sealers, try and walk in. By some pressure, but Bear is spin to win with the ball. Lose the grappling hook. Back up, trying to get more heals. Their team clamps down, trying to find Xiuna. Gets slept over on the left side off a point. Just taking a nap, just taking a snooze. Rest of the team's building up their ultimates. Doctor kills, gets the Nana Boost onto Rags. Rags takes full advantage of it, finds 2. Almost has the pulse bomb, but gets deleted by Pleb. But Flex Sealers able to cap the point here, Adam, and start building up that percent after a team fight win.
After Badger went down, Flint went ahead and saying, you take down my healer, I'm taking 2 of you down and joining, and you can join Badger in the afterlife. And that was the little bit of the flip from Imperial to Flex in terms of momentum and getting this point.
Now you have so many ults online for both sides. It's gonna be Bear opening up with the minefields. Everyone just jumps right over it. Rags gets value with the pulse bomb, and they force the trance out of Pleb. You're down 2, and Pleb uses the trance with no value. Nothing comes out of that, and Rags gets a kill on Gabe, and Badger contributes as well with the Mercy pick, taking out the other support. And Pledge uses that Transcendence and gets nothing there at him.
And that'd be something he would like back on this one. Now that you're not going to be able to use that Transcendence against... Now you're pretty much at the mercy of Maru's Tactical Visor.
You are at the you have to have Largicus, or not Largicus. You don't have any Diva. Here comes Attack Visor by Maru. Just needs to get a good position, along with the Nano Winston. Valerie takes out Dark Kills, but Gabe with the Counter Visor takes out Maru counterpart and get ragged. Very nice rotation coming out from Quetzalcoatl. They're able to walk in and get the eliminations along with Sauce Boss's Healy with the rally, but they pushed it to a last team play scenario with 88% build up.
And Gabe started to look like himself, like in the early of the map, or of the match, with a high amount of damage and the high amount of kills with that Tactical Visor after Maru took out the Tactical Visor as well.
So they have the Flux come in here along with the Pulse Bomb. That's going to be big. Rags almost has another Pulse Bomb himself. Bear got antied and then got stunned and slapped down. Just deleted. Now it's a 5v6 team fight. The Flux coming out. It's going to be a solo Flux onto Flynn and gets melted and then killed by the Flux. Rags drops a Pulse Bomb, gets nothing, but Flip deletes him from existence. A nice snipe by Bendy Straw with the rock accretion onto Dr. Kills in the back line, and 47, about 50% build up for Quetzalcoatl. They are having a very strong defense.
And despite not having to go the distance at all in these matches, they're looking like they're starting to get things going once again, just like they were the first 2 maps of this match.
Yeah, they're starting to get things going. They found the rhythm once again, but they just need to keep their rhythm here. They have the ultimates to try and force this into a long team fight and winnable. Bear with the minefield, try and find a good place to use them. They're on the point. You're going to be using minefield over the stairs. Gabe gets a kill onto Badger. Key kill onto the Mercy. And Gabe has the Visor. Bear gets 2 eliminations in the back line, sneaks them in. 90% build up. Bear also gets the D-Mech, and Flynn, dangerously low, has to jump off 5% until it's over. Can anyone touch? I'm not sure. There's Rags jumping in there. Pleb gets a headshot onto Badger. They're trying to get back in there. Rags gonna be on the point, but then headshot deleted. And Maru, the Nanovisor, gets no one because it's countered by Gabe and the Transcendence. Able to keep everyone alive, and Quetzalcoatl take this first round win on Busan.
1 round away from being crowned the champions. But it's not going to be very easy. As we have seen this before, Flex Stealers could make things interesting. They could potentially bring this to the Mecha Center.
Yeah, and the same amount of maps they lost in the whole season, and if Flex Stealers can bring it back here, it could be 4 losses just in this series, and 4 maps. Be very, very impressive. But playing different composition here. Maru's on the Sombra. They're playing the Zenyatta Brig instead. Slightly mirror, just a little bit different. Quetzalcoatl trying to be the champs, keep their undefeated season, and finish it as winners. Maru on the Sombra, see what they can do here. Flint focused down and slams down from the sky onto Sauce Boss. send him back to the spawn point, and then follows up with 2 more eliminations on Valerie and Pleb. And they're gonna walk right in here and steamroll Quetzalcoatl. And Flex Sealer's gonna get control of this first point first.
This is just like the first round. They get the point first. So now this time, they're hoping they can successfully hold off Imperial Phoenix. And hopefully they can force a round 3 on this one.
Alright, Adam. Gabe playing the Torbjorn. I am happy. I can end this night happy now. I love seeing Torbjorn. They're playing the Torbjorn. I am happy. Valerie gets the kill on Tamaru, taking out the Sombra Largigus. Gets de-megged by Gabe. Rags takes out Sauceboss though. That's going to be a star. Valerie able to take out 2. It's a battle of Tracers, and Tracers really stepping up here. This team fight is Valerie finding 3, and Gabe gets the double kill with the Torbjorn pick. Almost has the Molten Core. They're going to be flipping this point over. 46% build up for Flex Sealers.
I know you enjoy the Torbjorn very much in these matches, but I think that pick might be the difference maker in this fight.
It can be. It really can be. I love it. And Gabe playing Torbjorn. Who else would it be? Yeah, Valerie on Tracer, Gabe on the Torbjorn. Maru does have the EMP for this next team fight. Minefield used up on the high ground. It's going to be trying to get Gabe. Dangerous low and does sneak in there. Flinto gets taken out. Maru has the EMP, dangerously low. And it's just Valerie pestering the supports in the back line. Diva Bomb used on the right side. Doesn't get anything. But it's the rally comes in. Give everyone extra shields. They get the eliminations. They might not need that rally. Flipping it over is Flex Sealers.
Kills would want that back or not, but with most flexes, or I should say most supports, those support heroes can get their ults back rather quickly.
Yeah, they definitely can. They definitely can. Dr. Kills could get it back quickly. Just have to protect that Zen. There's the Molten Core using it on the right side. They pop the EMP. Only catches Gabe. Transcendence using both sides, but it's a Molten Core that catches out Flint actually. Now the Flux being used in the back line, looking to catch them, and it takes Badgers out of the fight. They find Dr. Kills on the brig. Maru gets 1, but the Torbjorn turn contributes, takes out Maru. They're going to build up nearly 90%, maybe a little more. Flint just only a little bit here. Nice stall coming out, 94% built up for Flex Sealers.
Panic just yet for Flex Sealers. They do have a little time to spare, but although if they want to get to the attack, they're going to need to get to it right now once they can get their group together.
Well, they take out Valerie. That's going to be a start. Going to be using a rally for Quetzalcoatl. Give everyone extra shields. That Torbjorn turn on the back right. Now in the kind of awkward position here. Taken out. Now they're slamming down the minefields all over the point. That's deadly for them. Valerie rejoins the fight. Takes out Maru. Takes out Badgers. 73% built up. You have to reset or get killed. You lose Dr. Kills. You got to get out there. You have to regroup. And that's exactly what they're doing. 80% built up. This could be it, folks. Last team fight. They have Multicore coming up online. They have the bomb there. Maru not close to EMP, but Rags with the pulse bomb has to find some high value target. Maybe the double supports if they can find it. 95% build up. Overtime's gonna be triggered here. Multicore all over the point. A pulse bomb, it catches and gets sauced. And Larger gets the pulse bomb hit on the Valerie. And the minefield coming out. Diva Bomb over the top. It gets a double kill. It gets the double elimination. Largica's clutching it up. 95% build up is flipped over. EMP gonna take out Bear, hit him. Overtime trigger for Flex Sealer. They have the numbers, but the stalls are coming in. Saw's boss to switch over to Lucio. Whip shot by Dr. Kills out of the air. Valerie trying to clutch up for his team. Gone. Gabe. Gone. Monkey in. Bendy Straw. Gone. Frags takes them out. The coming in is a Bear. And they're trying to take him out. A stun lock is there. Gone. And we're going to the final round. Adam, this is crazy. We cannot write this, folks. This is going down to the wire.
to 1.
Just when you thought it was over and Imperial Phoenix was gonna win the series of the tournament, here comes Archicus with a double kill to help keep Flex Sealers alive in this, to help force the final round, would decide the map, the match, the series, and the tournament right here. And we're gonna see Flint with the Reinhardt, Maru with the Cassidy, and Gabe going with the Semester, most likely to get the teleportation across.
Here we go. The biggest different composition. You're playing the Rush with the Rhine, and you're playing against the Ball Diva, more mobile composition. Who's gonna get it? Can the Rhine do it? Can the Rhine get it done? This is it. Mecha Base, your grand final, the Intermediate League overtime map. Valerie opens it up, takes on Maru. It's gonna be the first opening kill. They're trying to find some pressure on the back line, but it's Gabe with the far rotation. Snipes out, takes out Dr. Kills. And a big rotation, just a reset, and Quetzalcoatl gain control of this point first.
Yeah, usually when you see those first strikes out from one team, they're gonna most likely get this point, and not much will charge out of there, so this next team fight could be another even one.
It could be another even one. They do switch over to mirror this composition. Pleb's gonna be on the Ana though, that's a difference maker. Large Kiss on the Diva, gets a kill onto Bear. Flint's gone though. Taken out by the off tank as well. Large Kiss has to get some healing done, try and apply some pressure onto support. Trying to find Pleb, dangerously low, and Maru catches it up, and it's now Flex Sealers getting the eliminations. They're gonna should be able to flip this point. How long is it gonna be stalled though? Benny Straw on the point gone, and Bear stalling it now just a little bit longer. Flint coming in, getting the double, 43% build up, and now it's Flex Sealers' turn.
And that's a great work recovering from that first team fight. So they're hoping they can pull off what Imperial did in the first round of this map. Get the point second, but be the last one to get it.
Here we go, Flex Steelers in control of this point. They get opening kill and two. The big pulse bomb elimination by Rags, and that's two. And it's a quick free 20% for Flex Steelers and regroup by Quetzalcoatl.
And with so much on the line, the Flex Sealers, they want to be the one to give Imperial Phoenix their only loss of this entire season. 3 ults on standby at least for those Sealers as well.
Uh-oh, here's a Diva Bomb, doesn't get anything. Gabe pops a visor, Maru popping the visor, counter, the bomb, it catches Gabe, and Maru gets the visor kill on the Valerie. And you're gonna be 2 up. They're trying to turn it, though. They're trying to be aggressive, but they can't. A 4v6 is just not possible, Adam. And Quetzalcoatl is still trying to become the second undefeated team in UGC history.
And like I said, the pressure's
Or
really
intermediate.
into Imperial Phoenix, trying to stay undefeated throughout the entire season. So much pressure going on here. And that's let's see if they can get past this pressure.
A big slam, it's gonna be dropping the minefields. Riley still giving everyone shields. Someone's on the points. Valerie just applying pressure there. They have to get there. Minefields all over the point. Trying to zone people off. Flint and Bear just rolling around and just poking at each other with the Hammond-nades. It's all over point. It's all they're doing. Gabe switch over to the Cassidy to deal with the Rags on Tracer and does. Able to get the head elimination onto Rags. They're up 1. Bear gets the kill on Maru. 99% build up. They pop the Transcendence. I think they're trying to win it here. They have the brick and they have the DPS still on point. Rags has the pulse bomb, but gets stunned by the flashbang of Gabe. And they switch over. 99% build up, and then now they have to regroup here.
Well, they do have some time left to be able to strategize. They just need one good team fight win. Rags does have the pulse bomb, and that could potentially be a difference maker.
Yeah.
We saw this at Oasis in the first round.
All eyes on Rags. There's the pulse bomb. It comes out. It's next on spawn. All eyes on Rags. Valerie gets the kill though onto Rags. That's a big thing. Benny Shaw gets the kill on Badgers, and the high noon nano Gabe able to get no value, but he's looking for Flynn. Finds Flynn, 78%. They're regrouping now. Largerus gets off the cliff. They're regrouping. Maru has the attack visor. It's Sauce Boss though with the rally online. Bear gave the minefield along with Flynn, 91, 92%. This is Expo. Last team fight coming in here. It's all eyes on Maru with the visor. If they can get value, here it is. Trying to find the supports. They're hiding though. There's someone on the point. Flipped it over in overtime. It gets game. It takes them out. The rally coming out. Give everyone. Overtime is triggered. Minefields all over on the point. Overtime ticking down. They have to stay on point. Valerie takes out Flynn. A post bomb onto Largerus. Drops the Diva Bomb. Valerie gets 2. Valerie trying to clutch it up here. Brings back Flynn. Badger's gone, and Flynn able to contribute, take it out, but it's all blue in the kill field. Quetzalcoatl turning the tide, and that's it. Quetzalcoatl undefeated for the entire season, and they are your grand champions for Intermediate League for Season 16, and the second ever Intermediate undefeated team in UGC history. And Gabe with the Torbjorn play of the game. Adam, what an incredible series.
Oh man, Imperial Phoenix, that last game to stay undefeated, they really had to earn this one. You gotta give Flex Sealers credit on this one. Given Imperial Phoenix the most difficult match they've ever had to face this season, giving them as many map losses in this match alone as they had from the previous 9 combined. But you gotta give credit for giving a good challenge to Rags, for giving Imperial a hard time. Flint putting the team on his shoulders as well. But in the end, it was Imperial Phoenix was just too much, especially the DPS master Gabe, which I think it might be an early call. I think he deserves to be MVP of the series here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely Gabe picking up the MVP from this entire series. A monster on DPS. Can't give it to anyone else. Just Gabe picking up the MVP in the series for Quetzalcoatl. Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl just being insane. Undefeated. What an entire series. And it's the best series that I've casted so far. Adam, a pleasure casting with you, my friend, to finish off Season 16 for Intermediate. However, folks, we still have the Beginner League Finals going on. We're going to be bringing you that to you next. Currently, it's tied 2-2, and they are in map, so we will be bringing you, or 3-0, actually. It's going to be 3-0. That one's almost done, but we'll see if we can be bringing you that action to you. But Adam, pleasure casting with you, my friend, and what a way to end Intermediate League for UGC.
The longest match in history, and thank you for having me for this season. Hope to see you guys again next season.
Yes, absolutely. If we get some clarification from production, we might be going to a short break here just to switch things over. Yeah, we're gonna see if they actually finish here. So actually, I know Ethan has been keeping an eye on that one as well, observing that, and we do have him in here in the casting booth. So Ethan, welcome, and a pleasure to still have you here and finish the season. I know you were watching this series as well and keeping up with it on stream.
Yeah, it for one, what's going on, Guthix? I've been listening to you and Adam cast while watching the Hyperion versus Mirage Alliance game for NA Beginners final. And that was a pretty funny experience, watching a totally different game than I'm listening to. For one, I mean, just GG's to both Quetzalcoatl and the Flex Sealers. Really, really arduous game, and they played really well. I want to talk really quickly about the Hyperion versus Mirage Alliance game. I feel like almost like a reporter. Like I'm the ground I'm the ground info here. I mean, it's crazy. It's 3-0 right now in favor of Hyperion. We're actually on Hanamura right now. It's 37.8 objective progress for Hyperion to actually just close out this whole series. So we might actually end up missing it. I'm gonna see if I can get us in here real quick, and we can take a look. But
we might be able to catch some of the action.
Yeah, we might be able to catch just a little bit more of it. It's I feel like the 3-0 it just isn't really close to describe this series here. If we're live, you guys will be able to see there's only 45 seconds remaining in the bank here for Hyperion. They need to get a little objective progress. God themselves on the main tank role for Mirage Alliance has been a really great contender against Jesus Freak, and Saya on the D.Va as well. You saw their self-destruct going up, and I mean, it's crazy. There's not much to talk about here, but at the same time, there's so much to talk about. Hyperion they have achieved a 4-0 finish in the finals for UGC season 16 NA beginners. Really well played by them. Like I said, I've been watching this series, and in all of the matchups between these teams have been really good. We get to see a little brief action there of the king popping off.
There you go. Hyperion, your grand champions for the beginner league. That's actually the end there, but we were gonna cover both, but that intermediate match was so exciting and went a lot farther than we expected. But plenty of great Overwatch action for you all. Actually, going back to that intermediate finals, we are going to get a interview actually with one of the players for Quetzalcoatl. It's going to be Bear. I'm pretty sure we're going to get him here in the Cassie booth. But Ethan, after this interview, and I mean, those are our final matches for season 16. That is it. And that wraps it up for UGC. And well, what a way to end it for everyone that was watching, tuning in to the Intermediate League and into the stream. I think maximum we've gotten for viewers was around 118 or 115.
Yeah,
that is definitely a top.
That was really cool to see.
And it was even better when we had the one of the best and longest ever UGC series here on the channel.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast to watch. Like I said, I think I put in the little casters chat. You and Adam sounded fantastic this evening. It is a little bit of a shame for me. I have ties actually both to Hyperion and Mirage Alliance. I was really excited to break down this series, but ultimately just not in the books. But that's okay. There is plenty more to follow from Hyperion. I will encourage you guys real quick before dipping out of the booth for y'all this evening. I want to encourage you guys to head over to Twitter and follow both Hyperion Co. and Mirage Alliance. Hyperion is actually coming up on a pretty big project. I think they're doing their Hyperion Invitational Season 2, or their second tournament that they've hosted so far. So big stuff from them. And of course, we want to give all the love and all the follows to Mirage Alliance. While you're over on Twitter, follow me as well, at Lord Thethan. You guys can see me when I actually manage to go live, or in the previous games don't go a little longer than we originally thought. For me, that's going to be it. But that you guys, Guthix and Adam, you guys aren't actually done quite yet.
Ethan, are you gonna be casting? Are you gonna be casting around for Hyperion that Overwatch tournament?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Here's hoping I can get in.
Hopefully get in. If there's an extra spot, just let me know.
Yes. Oh yeah, because you and I mean, Guthix, we always have so much fun in the booth. That's also part of why I'm kind of sad about not getting the beginners finals.
That's okay. That's all right. We are going to get here. Bear coming into the casting booth over from Quetzalcoatl, stepping in on that main tank role. And here he is, Bear. Congratulations for you guys. Quetzalcoatl insane. Go the distance, longest casting here for UGC, and you guys are the second undefeated intermediate team ever in UGC history. Just congratulations.
Thank you guys, and thank you for always being here every week and putting this together. This was an awesome tournament. It went the distance, so did the game today, but you know, it's really great to see such a great organization running a tournament like this.
Yeah, my pleasure, and thank you for putting on such an exciting match. Now, I'm pretty sure you were subbed in a little bit later. Is that correct?
Yeah, so
Oh,
like
yeah,
I mean, the way we run it is like if we're running like the fire dive, and we couldn't run the fire dive because they were a very versatile team. Like, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to them, Flex Healers. Like, they're literally flex. Like, they're like they literally can swap to anything. I don't know if they botted us, but like, I mean, whenever I botted them, they didn't really seem like they had to swap all that much. We really didn't know what we were getting with this team. Like, I try to find footage on every team every week. I couldn't find a lot on them, but you know, like, they were able to really adjust to what we were playing, and so I gotta commend them for that. But yeah, so I mean, like, we're running the monkey comps, then you know, John Cockering's gonna be not a bear, because I can't juggle the way he does, dude. I don't understand how he does that stuff. But yeah, like, you know, anything else, Arissa or ball comps that might be coming in, and so yeah, I mean, we were definitely. I mean, our mental was tested this round, and I think that, you know, we brought in some subs a couple rounds, and kind of bringing in a new perspective and a new set of energy really helped us turn this series around.
Yeah, I mean, sorry at the start of the series, you guys took a really early lead, 2-0. It was looking one-sided, and then all of a sudden, when it came out on Hollywood, Flex Sealers turned it around, picked up their first map, and when was the time that you guys really saw that this was a series and it wasn't going to be another 3-0, 4-0 sweep?
Well, I mean, I think like at least in Argulo, I think that the biggest factor in a game is just your mental. Like, I think everybody's kind of on an even keel when it comes to like strats and aim and all that stuff. And I think just like having confidence is the most important part, is the most important factor, I guess. And so you know, like, I think we were on overtime on Hollywood, and like, you know, we kind of had messed up our final fight on third, but I think there was like a pause, and then like some people kind of felt like they were like their timing was messed up by that, and people were making excuses and stuff. But so, you know, then I was kind of just like, uh-oh, like I can see them clawing their way back here, but I mean, I knew what we had in our team. I mean, we got some absolute nut jobs, and I was like, if we can just like get out of the round, you know, we can stay alive in this series and just reset our mental and just try to focus up on what we need to do. Like, we need to focus rags. We need to be focusing their tanks more, you know, all stuff like that. Peel for our supports more. Just kind of like get like objectives down on paper. Then we would be able to reset. And we were able to do that.
Yeah, really good job on Busan.
Thank you.
I am unmuted for the first time ever on stream. So hello everyone, I'm Xiuna, I'm the producer.
This is a prediction.
This
is production.
Bear, to you and all of Quetzalcoatl, I want to invite you to the incredibly exclusive club of teams who have finished intermediate without losing. Head coach both here and the last team to do it. I think you guys are definitely good enough to be the next team to do it. So good.
We gotta get it together. We gotta get the undefeated intermediate.
We'll take a picture together. Yeah.
Like 20 teams, so I don't know. Get the boys back together, but you know, we always try.
We can always try. We'll let you all know out there in the audience. Bear, coming into the series, and just watching through it, Gabe was our MVP, insane DPS player. Do you guys know each other like in real life, or are you guys just playing a team like on online? Or have you guys like met up in person? Because Imperial Phoenix, I know that you guys have multiple different teams. Just Quetzalcoatl is just one of them. So like Imperial Phoenix Rebirth, I know is another one. Is that
no? So Phoenix Rebirth is a different org.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So that's like Phoenix Rebirth Creative or something. They were a really good team we played earlier this season. But we're Imperial Phoenix, and in our beginner division in this league, we had Kieran and Cerberus and Caladrius, And I got to give a special out to Caladrius. Like near the end of the season, it's kind of hard to find warm up scrims, and so they really slipped into that role, and were able to get us warmed up. But they're a lot lower, so I'm sure it was very frustrating for them, because we were not holding back. We were trying to get the 10-0 record. So I got to give a shout out to them, but no, I mean my team doesn't really know each other. We kind of were formed in COVID. I just joined back over the summer. This is only our second tournament together. I think we all live in all parts of the U.S. and Canada. So unfortunately, some of our team members will not be getting the ramen. Shout out Bite. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to meet up with these people. They're awesome. Like, we're all really good friends. We're in VC well after scrims. On days we don't have scrims, we're playing Phasmophobia together. I don't know. We're very close. We're a tight knit group.
Awesome. That's great. Bear, before we set you on your way, would you like to shout anyone out behind the scenes, anyone on your team or anyone else?
Absolutely, yeah. We gotta shout out our coach Nicholas. He is he's here every single day, trying to grind out these comps with me and with the rest of the team and stuff, and just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. He's always like a positive beacon for our team if we're ever kind of tilted, if we're ever doing really bad in the scrim. He's able to just kind of pick us back up and put the pieces back together. I got to shout out our team manager as well, Nurse Kitty. She is awesome. She's always getting scrims for us. She's always, she's just anything we need. We need an off thing, we need a ring or whatever. She's on top of it, and she's a nurse as well. So she's doing all that on top of saving lives.
Awesome.
So I mean that's awesome. I gotta shout out my fiance Numa. I love you.
There you go.
And I wouldn't have the confidence and I wouldn't have the ability to do all this without you. So thank you guys so much for having me, and shout out Gabe for MVP. That dude's a nut job.
He is. Excellent. Thank you, Bear, so much for joining us. That was Bear from Quetzalcoatl on your intermediate champions for Grand Finals. But we are actually going to bring you another interview. It's going to be Ethan that's going to be leading this interview. It's because it's going to be over from the Hyperion. It's going to be their main manager and main tank coming in here shortly. Ethan, take it away. I mean, you watched that one. We did.
Yeah, no.
I
was watching the whole thing, and it was actually a pretty exciting game. I think I mentioned this earlier. Like the 4-0, it's I think that Hyperion and Mirage Alliance both end up being really good matchups for each other in a couple of different ways. But we've got Oakley and Jesus Freak in the booth. How's it going, you two? It's actually been a while since I've seen you guys. How are you guys feeling after that match?
I'm feeling real good after that one. It was a really, really good game for us.
Feeling great.
Okay. Again, Mirage Alliance goes 0-4 against you guys. Like I said, I think that they're a good matchup for you guys as well, particularly when and I've got to open my social menu so I can remember who it was. It was getting Pastille on the Genji for your Hollywood game. I know our viewers didn't see it, but man, oh man, the Nanoblade win condition that Mirage Alliance was playing for was pretty serious. What was the strategy for Hyperion going into ladder maps? You guys still won Hollywood, albeit by a little bit narrower of a margin. What was the strategy for dealing with this incredible DPS player for the rest of the series?
Hollywood was our worst map in the series, so we were kind of like, if we lose, it's not the end of the world. But he was kind of popping on Genji. We made some swaps. We noticed that they kind of struggled versus our Fire Mercy comp on Dorado, so we just went back to the basics, played that, and ended out with the W.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Freak, I noticed that for me watching, and I mean being a caster commentator, I'm a little dramatic, right? But Jesus Freak, I feel like the main tank battle between you and God themselves, in particular, playing for Mirage Alliance, was a really exciting one. It wasn't ever on the I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It was rarely on the Rhine v Rhine matchup. Were there mental games, the mind games, between you guys' in you guys' matchups there?
I don't think the mental against the other Rhine specifically came too much into play. We really focused as a team to work on our own mental and focus on our own stuff. So just even in those Rhine v Rhine battles, having just my team with me is what really helps and gives me the mental power to really, fight that and win a lot of those battles.
That's a really good point, and that actually brings me into another question. I feel like the biggest advantage you guys had, it's just so abundantly clear for casters and viewers alike when a team is heavily synergistic, and I feel like you guys are really the epitome of just looking like you guys are all always on the same page. What do you guys' practices and scrimmages look like, or how is the team structured so that it almost the game as it plays out, it almost looks like I can hear the communication myself. I can see you guys all playing the same game. What does you guys' regiment look like?
So we scrim like 2, 3 times a day, or not a day. We're not owl.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah. We boot camp in Korea too.
Yeah.
Actually, we scrim like 2, 3 times a week. We VOD review once a week. Um, we'll typically, me and the coaches will typically go and try to scour the internet for VODs. So like we knew coming into this, they love to play Monkey Ball, Rhino-Rissa, and nothing else. So
Yep.
we just walked out on comps that we know work against that and comps that we're comfortable on, like the 6-man comp. We're super comfortable playing that. And yeah, it's just
And
a lot of good preparation. We all get along in and out of the game.
I've gotten the pleasure of scrimmaging with you guys, and it's always
Yeah.
it was an absolute blast getting to be part of the communication in that scrimmage. I do remember that well. So Jesus Freak are it's because it's been a while since I was in the scrimmage. Are you the one kind of making those calls to engage, disengage onto certain targets? Because usually you would kind of be in the best position or a good position to do that on that 6-man composition you guys ran to great success on Ilios. But are you doing that in all of the other matchups as well,
Yeah,
or is it
so
someone else?
yeah, so for the most part, I'm the main caller for those engages and like target calling as well. But the whole team, or most of the team, is very engaged in participating in calling targets. So it's pretty flexible on which target we're going to, which can sometimes be a bit of a problem. But when we're all really focused and together like we were tonight, then it's very easy to sync up the calls to just agree on one simple thing really quick and then just commit on it.
Yeah.
That's really good
Bouncing.
advice for other teams.
Yeah. And bouncing off of that too. Before we go into every map, every point, if it's like a control map or something like that, we'll lay out the guidelines of like, if we're playing with the Sombra, here's how we're going to play. We're either going to, make the tanks want to uninstall or just hard dive their backline,
Yep.
or somewhere in the between. And we're really flexible about listening to either me or Jesus or whoever has to make that call, make that call.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to wrap up the interview, guys, the season 4 UGC, at least for this year as well, has finally wrapped up. You guys are the NA beginner finalists, the champions there. We unfortunately didn't see quite enough to determine an MVP, but I want to move past that a little bit. It's obviously real competitive Overwatch in tournaments like these is a lot of fun. And now that UGC League is over, where are teams going to go to play competitive Overwatch?
Oh, that's a good little segue to plug the Hyperion Open Cup Season 1. Your good old 2.7 to 3.1K team. The rules and whatnot are in our Discord, discord.gg/Hyperion. Or if you can find our tweet, I put it all over the place, twitter.com/HyperionCo. It's our pin tweet. And that tournament will be running from January through the end of March. So a lot of action to be had. If you want to see us again, we'll be around. We run it. Ethan casts in it. Shameless plug. Maybe you guys cast in it too. I don't know. But yeah.
Nice.
Come
All right.
stop by.
I'm very excited for Hyperion Open Cup to begin for sure. Before you guys depart from us this evening, again, fantastic game. very well played to both you guys and Mirage, but ultimately the congratulations fall on you guys' shoulders. Anything that you guys want to shout out? What do you guys want the world to know? Is there a teammate who you guys feel like is MVP tonight? What do you guys got to say?
You can follow me at OakleyFX everywhere on the internet, basically. Hyperion's socials are at Hyperion Co. basically everywhere on the internet. Our Discord's discord.gg/Hyperion. And shout out to Felix, because I've been his coach/teammate since he was in Scrub Cup way back last year. And the man is Kariv. So, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jesus?
Yeah, I just want to shout out Josiah for coming out, joining the team like pretty late in the season here, partway through UGC, and just really putting in the work, bonding with the team, and really showing up for us through the playoffs.
That's awesome. All right. Well, again, congratulations, you guys, and y'all have a fantastic rest of the evening. Go enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, that was player and manager over from Hyperion. Make sure you guys check them out. An awesome tournament coming up for them. But I'm here joined in the casting booth by Ethan and Adam. Adam, are you still here? Chilling around? That's gonna wrap it up here for.
I just muted that for during the interviews.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna wrap it up here for us. So, Adam, a pleasure casting with you, my friend, as always. Can anyone find you on Twitter? How do we do that?
Yeah, I am at the Adamsmasher.
Excellent. Ethan, a pleasure casting with you, my friend, as well.
Yes, albeit it was quite short-lived there. And I shouted it earlier. I might as well do it again because I didn't get all the on-air time that I would have liked watching Hyperion. Go to Twitter and follow me, guys, at Lord Thethan. And you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for all of my future gigs. Not to mention, I do a lot of casting with Guthix. So if you like the way he sounds, then I mean, he and I kind of bundle together as a package every once in a while. So you guys can come watch more of him as well.
Yes, and I've been Guthix. You can follow me at my Twitter at Guthix Esports to keep up with all my casting gigs here and around the leagues. That is going to be it. Thank you, Bite Ramen, for fueling us here at UGC for Season 16. Again, go shop.biteramen.com/UGC. Save 10% off your order. That does it here for the casting booth, but we do have one announcement coming here from production.
Any better? Oh my god, why is my mic so quiet? Okay, well, hello everyone. I just wanted to say quickly before we wrap up today that our next season, the signups will be opening in late December or early January, and we will hopefully be starting by the end of January. So thank you everyone who played in Season 16 of UGC and any of our 3 divisions, and hopefully see you guys back for Season 17 next year. Have a good New Year, happy holidays for anyone who's celebrating this year, and have a good night. Bye, guys.